I just know the theme song. I don't know how it goes. I don't know.
That's season 2.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Moon Piece Podcast, where we give you a piece of what's on our mind on all things anime, nerdy, gaming, and all things in between. We have a special episode. We're going through 2016. But before we get into that, let me go into my guest, my co-host. It's because we had 2 guests in a row.
We did.
Back to back.
We did.
It threw me off, so I was like, here we go. But it's my co-host, Daniel-san.
Hello.
And Kim Possible.
Hey yo!
So, before we get into anything, let's 2016. What are we watching? What's going on? What are we playing? Danny?
Yeah, so I'll go in. White Lotus season 3 just started on HBO. Did you watch?
I plan on starting, but I want to start from the beginning. I want to do it the authentic way. I don't want
to like you never watched the show before?
I never watched the show before, so I'm going to start from season. I know I can just jump into season 3.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
What is it about again?
It takes place at a separate like high-end luxury resort, and it's usually about like rich people.
Okay.
And like the flaws in them, and like you just see them like break down. Usually it's like a murder mystery.
Oh.
So it's also like a whodunit. So they show you kind of like a murder scene in the beginning, and then you spend the whole season being introduced. Well, the first part of the season being introduced to new characters. And as the show goes on, you're like, oh, it could be these guys because this is happening between them. But like, oh, but it could be them because they're involved in this thing. So like it's just very interesting. The first season took place in Hawaii. The second season took place somewhere in France or Italy. I think it was Italy.
Okay.
I just know the theme song. I don't know how it goes. I don't know.
That's season 2. And now season 3 is taking place in the Philippines. Oh my God, these resorts are gorgeous.
It's not a reality TV show, right?
Stay on the mic.
It's not a reality TV show. It's just like a regular show.
Okay.
You could compare it to, I don't know, something like other shows like HBO has, like True Detective.
Okay.
It's like a drama.
Okay.
But the acting is really good. The quality is really good.
The only thing I saw was people were on Twitter talking about White Lotus is making people like incest again, and I was like, "Oh, hello!"
Yeah, I heard they introducing that this season, right? The incest mechanic.
There are 3 siblings, and I don't know what's going on because only 1 episode's coming out. But somebody's porking somebody.
Yikes! It's a Targaryen. No,
it's a HBO
Targaryen.
thing.
not the Targaryens. The fucking
Targaryens.
No.
It's the Lannisters.
The blonde, the Lannisters. There we go. It's the
They both did
Lannisters
it.
all over again.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
true. They both did it.
They did.
Did you watch
nasty.
House of the Dragon?
No, I didn't watch House.
So you
of
probably
Dragon.
don't have a really
Oh, that's
refreshing
true.
memory.
I hear like the uncle and the niece or something.
I mean, Jon Snow and Daenerys are
They're
related.
cousins. Yeah.
No,
that's his aunt.
Oh, his aunt. You're right. It's been so long.
Yeah,
They all nasty.
yeah.
They are.
It's not a lot of things to go around. I guess options or clean options.
Yikes.
I finished that Korean drama I was watching, The Glory, the revenge story.
Ooh, how did
Yeah.
it?
I thought it wrapped up very nicely. I teared up one more time. I cried. It's a very good show.
Get in touch with your feelings for 2025.
Look at that. Gonna explore a new side of myself.
Yeah, like when we
Proud
get you to
of
start
you.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I'm excited. Honestly, a lot of my coworkers are like, "Oh my God, I can't wait to see you watch Sailor Moon."
Oh my God! Yay! See.
And then I told her that I was going to bring it up. I found out. So one of my coworkers, she like grew up like watching Sailor Moon. She loves it. She loves it. And I've always known her as like a huge Sailor Moon fan. And then she recently told me that. So apparently in English, in whatever the production studio is called, it's DIC. It's Deek, right? They only ever dubbed the 40 episodes in English. So she's only ever watched that, but none of the rest. She's like, oh, I don't need to watch it.
She watched the OG Deke.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I was like-
Deke used to do mad stuff. They used to do. I think they used to do Captain Blade. They was just like anytime you watch like kind of I call it UPN 9, Channel 9 or whatever. Like those cartoons they used to have. Deke produced like a lot of just like early morning cartoons and things like that during that era.
Well, you could tell her that they redubbed the whole show already.
Oh no, she knows.
Oh, she just refuses to watch it.
Yeah,
it's all on Hulu
I've
now.
gotten what I needed from it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
think it was just like this is all I know and this is all I need to know.
Yeah. Which
Some people like that.
Wild.
she's gonna.
She's like, I can't believe this. That's how I feel with Digimon fans. I'm like, man, you could just rewatch this new. They're like, I'm good.
Gotta see it through, my boy.
Gotta
like,
see it through.
She might when we're live streaming it, she might watch it.
Okay.
For the first time. That way, you get to do it with somebody. It might be a little more fun.
I need to still watch the last movie that came out in August. I was so excited for it. I'd like yelled and screamed about it. And like now, because I feel like I don't have anybody to like sit and watch it with. So I'm like, but every time I'm like sitting in front of my TV, I'm just like, I'll just play a video game, or like I'll just watch this, with my friends and stuff. You know what I mean? But I want to watch the last movie because it ends like the whole Sailor Moon Crystal, and I'm super excited. I want to see it.
Yeah, make a night out of it.
But how was your Korean? How'd that show? And
I thought it was great. The way she got her revenge. No spoiler. She got her revenge. I thought it was really well done. Everything was wrapped up nicely. The way she like kind of Aizen skated it all out. She really planned ahead. Again, she was playing that shit for 18 years. So
I hope she clocked all them bitches.
Not gonna say anything. I 100% recommend it. I'd probably give The Glory easy a 9 out of 10.
Oh, that's high praise for you.
Handing out 9s.
It made me cry. I thought the acting was phenomenal. These Korean actors, they're doing really good. I think that they just really like show emotion. I don't know if I'm like desensitized to like Western actors, but like I've seen Japanese movies and I've seen some Chinese movies. Like growing up, we've all seen like martial arts movies and stuff. I'm not gonna say there's stellar acting in those movies.
Yeah,
but the Korean acting that I saw was just really good. Especially like following up Squid Game season 2 that I just recently watched. Like it's great. I saw the attorney one had come up.
Attorney Woo Young Woo.
Yeah. I almost started it.
I don't think you're really gonna like it, but like it
seemed
fun.
cute.
It's cute.
I watched the montage.
Yeah, the beginning. Yeah, which was mad. It's just mad long. Kind of gives you like a feel of what the show is about. It's cute. It's just man, those episodes be mad long.
Yeah, it seems like a washing dish. Did you watch it in English or in Korean?
Come on, bro. Let's be for real.
Korean?
Let's be for real. Yeah, no, you gotta watch it in Korean.
Dude, I watch everything in the language that it's supposed to be.
Yeah, me too. And the language it comes in, you get their authenticity.
That's why I told you before. I was like, that's why I call it La Casa de Papel and not Money Heist.
Casa de Papel.
Casa de Papel.
I've also RuPaul's Drag Race is still going on. It's nearing the end. Honestly, that and Traders are the only 2 reality TV shows I started.
I saw my girl Quinta on there.
Yo, she was just in the last. She guest starred for one of the best episodes, which is Snatch Game. It's where the queens have to participate in like a quiz show kind of thing, but they all have to dress up as a character, whether fictional or non-fictional. And this one queen who's definitely probably in the top, in my opinion, the top 4, Anya Nerve.
Anya
Nerve.
Yeah,
on your left.
That's crazy.
She did Eddie Murphy. She did such a good job. Then we had Jewel Sparkles, who I think is another one who's going to be in the top. She did a Sasquatch. And she was like a sassy Sasquatch. I loved it. She was so funny.
Sasquatch.
Then there were some queens who just did. One queen did Nicole Richie. Terrible. Another queen did Baby Cupid. Terrible. But yeah, Quinta, she was funny. She did her thing in that show.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Traders season 3 is still going on. That's almost done. The Traders are probably going to lose this season. It is what it is. My girl Carolyn, stay strong. If you know, you know. Another reality TV show that I'm probably not going to watch this season
He's in his bag.
Love is Blind season 8. I don't know if you guys have been seeing the memes.
No.
They're calling it Love is Blind.
You're not talking to the mic. You keep.
I'm moving my head a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the
that
memes.
one I did see.
Yeah. They're calling this season Love is Bland.
Well, it's mad white people. One
Yeah.
black
you
dude.
saw it?
Well, I got TikTok, bro, so I get to see.
Oh, okay.
And listen, the one thing I know.
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
There's one girl.
Well, I just got the guys.
Actually, no,
'Cause
let me
everyone's just
see.
talking
Well,
about
I got the guys, but one of these
I saw the
guys,
picture.
one of these guys is basically on the low Republican and don't want to say that he stands for anything.
Yeah,
and
but you could tell.
and then the girl is over here talking to him like I don't know. I'm stealing his story, but like I saw the clip.
I don't know.
She's trying to be like she read the White Fragility book or something. Like I just need somebody who cares about the issues. You know what I mean? Like we need to be on the same page. And he's like, I just don't pay attention to those things. I don't know. I just don't know enough to really have a smart conversation about it. She's like,
Stupid.
She mean just human rights? Like blah blah. Like she's saying all this to him, and then
He's just like,
now she's
"Ooh."
still getting DK married to him, right? Still.
No, it's
I don't know. I'm not watching this season.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
she ends up like she's still going through with it. So she said all of that in like the part where they don't meet each other yet in person.
Yeah.
To still be riding out with dude, and the whole time he's like, Yeah, I still know. He's just one of those guys that's just
I
like,
hate
I don't
that.
pay attention to anything.
That's the worst.
I don't pay attention to politics.
No, someone was like, this is where DEI is actually needed, because how are you going to put these 5 white guys next to each other and expect me to
Tell the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. I started a lot of new manga recently.
Oh, yeah?
Here we go.
Yeah. There's a new one that just came out called Star of Beethoven, which pretty much, it's kind of giving Your Lie in April. I don't know if you guys watched that.
I haven't seen it. I always
seen
hear
Your
about
Lie.
it. It's always
Beautiful.
classic.
Beautiful story. Pretty much a kid who's a pianist. He loses a competition one day, and 2 years later, he has never touched a piano. And then all of a sudden, some old German man pops into his life saying he's Beethoven. Shenanigans happen, and then this guy's pretty much like, yeah, I'm going to make you my pupil. I was brought here for a reason. I don't know what it is. I was isekai'd into Japan 2024. Here we are. And yeah, we'll see what happens. 2 chapters will come out. I like it. It's not bad.
Wolfgang.
I'm probably going to keep reading. I just love like musical
No, that was Mozart. I lied.
anime. So we'll see how it is with manga.
How do you handle, like, I guess, I know that manga is your preferred thing. I know there's a lot of manga readers, so I'm not saying you're an anomaly in any sense of it. But how do you handle really getting that excited for anime, I guess, when they get adapted, when you've like read and kind of know everything already when going into the anime?
It's not the story. It's the voice acting. It's how they adapt the source material. Like, what colors are they going to use?
I understand that, but there is an element to like not knowing what's going to happen in the story that's delivered better, I think, in my opinion, within the anime, usually in most cases, unless it's a horrible adaptation. So I feel like sometimes you're like robbed of like
the
special surprise and the moment and the twist that, unless you know, I'm just saying only the Reddit. I know that you watch things that are sometimes anime original and things like that, right? But I guess how do you balance that? Because right now there's certain, like, as we're going through Kagurabachi, One Piece I feel differently about, but I kind of hate that there are some moments I won't get to experience for the first time animated. Like, I'm gonna know how
like
it all plays.
Moments? Like an action moment, a drama moment,
anything.
because tension builds up when you're reading. You know,
I'm not saying it's not there though. I'm not saying you're not experiencing it.
You just won't get the surprise.
I'm saying,
of
like,
watching
how
it
do
on
you
TV.
like? Because you read so many, so I feel like you're kind of robbed from a lot of.
I think for me, I also really like manga because you get to see the storyteller and how they're particularly telling the story through their artwork. Like most mangaka have a distinct style that they use in their artwork, and I just really like appreciate it. I've always liked reading. I don't need to see it. Like, I can make up voices in my head. You know, I can dialogue it out in my head. I can have these conversations. Like, I like reading.
It's not what I'm saying though, but that's fine. Like,
I don't feel like I'm missing out when, like,
yeah, that's all I'm at. I was like, do you ever feel like you're missing out on some anime that like you already know it already? So like sometimes how they just deliver in the anime is so much better. Sometimes you just don't get to experience like my god.
But I think he is experienced it through the manga. He still experiences that. Oh my gosh! It's just through the manga, and then like he gets to see it tenfold, even amplified. Through, like, remember when we were watching Dandanan, he was like, wow, they did like this scene so beautifully, and it was like a 2-page thing in the manga. So he still gets the surprise.
I guess for me, because like knowing that episode 7, I know that you said it was so little chapters, right? Well, they expanded upon it a lot in the episode, but I feel like I got to fully embrace that moment, not knowing nothing and not knowing what to expect. But like your version of embracing it, I'm not saying you don't enjoy it either. Like, I'm not saying that both things can't be true, but it is a watered down version of what I'm experiencing it, because I'm experiencing it for the first time, where like you're experiencing of like, oh, I know the bones of what's happening, and they added some extra sauce. That's nice. So, I guess there's certain things like that. Because you read so many.
I don't feel like I'm missing out at all.
Okay.
I love it. But honestly, I'm built like this. Like, I've been doing this since I was like 14 years old. So like, it's just always how I've enjoyed the content that comes from Japan.
Yeah.
Valid.
I like being surprised in my anime. That's I like not knowing what's going to happen sometimes.
Also valid.
Nah. Shonen Jump has come out with another sports manga titled Embers. This is kind of, the creator of this is coming from, he worked with the creator of Blue Lock.
Ooh.
So now he's creating his own soccer manga, football, called Embers, which only 3 chapters are out right now. I'm really enjoying it. It's really giving me it's giving me 2 rival characters. One's a delinquent. One's pretty much Kageyama, like copy and paste almost. Except they're both kind of Kageyama.
There's always a sports Kageyama in
Yeah.
every single anime. Like, every single sports anime, there's a sports Kageyama.
Take Yusuke Urameshi and Kageyama and then put them on a soccer team together. And that's what I'm getting right now.
There's a chart. Someone made a chart of all the Kageyamas. It's fantastic. I'll show you guys. It's great.
I would love to see it.
And be careful, guys. You guys don't have to say in the comments, well, actually, there was this person originally from the first sports anime ever. Like, we get it, guys.
But Kageyama's like the poster. At this point, he's the poster child.
Yeah.
The poster
But
child.
you know somebody's going to be
Exactly.
like, Kageyama's just a clone of this person, this character from... We know,
Kageyama
guys.
is volleyball
There's
Sasuke.
older anime, there's older manga. You know what I mean? There's Captain Tsubasa, which like I've never read. So somebody, that's like the soccer one. That's the old. It's super old.
Are you talking about Asashi?
What's it called?
Captain Tsubasa?
It's called Captain Tsubasa, I think.
I don't know.
I mean, there's Prince of Tennis. There's so many of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know how.
Yeah. All of that. But yeah, so you've been.
Oh yeah,
reading
no,
it, that's good?
I never watched it.
Yeah, Captain Tsubasa. That's like the OGs, like soccer anime.
Oh, I think I've seen that middle one.
Yeah, 3 chapters are out right now. I'm really looking forward to it. The art style is great, and sign me up for another soccer manga.
Okay.
New one, the last one I'll mention, comes from Boichi.
Boichi, what's that?
Boichi, sorry.
Boichi, what's that?
Boichi.
He is doing a new series called The Marshal.
The guy who makes
King.
Dr. Stone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he also did some like other like artwork. He did some for One Piece too.
His art is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, say what you want about maybe how you feel about the plot of Dr. Stone. His art is really, really good. He's done a lot of One Piece.
For instance, like
art.
this is how he drew Ace.
Ooh.
Yeah, he did the Ace novel.
Ooh.
Right.
I know.
I know. I'm just showing
Sexy.
you a refresher because
I own it.
I'm showing you a refresher because the main it's pretty much like a cowboy western manga that takes place in the U.S. And again, the artwork speaks for itself. Only 3 chapters are out of this right now, but the main character pretty much looks like Ace, except with a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Although
see.
Ace kind of always had a cowboy hat. And there's the love interest already. And you know what it is? He's also putting color. He's sprinkling color
I like
in a lot
that.
of the pages that he's doing. Like he's doing something special here. He's already started on the world building within the first 2 chapters. He did great with Dr. Stone, even though I fell off of it. It's still a great series. He's a great artist. I didn't know that he was originally a Korean manhwa artist too, turned mangaka. So super excited to see what he does with this. New chapters every Friday if you guys want to check it out.
Okay, good
That's
to know.
all I got.
All right. I guess it's me next. Before I go, I'm going to put you in another room. What I'm watching right now, I know I told you guys, I'm not going to go into it. I'm begging you both to watch Severance. We are wasting great content by not talking about this show. This is the greatest piece of television that's come out in years.
Why? I'm literally going to watch it.
Binging it is not, if you're going to binge it all the way through when season 2 is done, it's a waste of time. You have to get to experience at least 2 or 3 episodes weekly.
Live. Okay.
Like the weekly experience, because the discourse around this show every time an episode is done, because the episode comes out as we're recording right now, it came out like an hour ago, right?
Ooh.
The discourse for that week where everybody don't know anything, the amount of theories that people, it's just so
Much.
it's such a community interactive, and I told you about it before, like the
It's
weekly
like the
experience.
Game of Thrones theories
It's-
again.
Yeah, it's back when Game of Thrones was at its peak, but this
Yeah.
is even more,
Because there's so much mystery,
this
right?
is even more intellectual. You know what I mean? This,
Ooh.
if you try to multitask, if you try to do something else, if you don't fully give the show your attention, you will be punished.
Okay.
This show punishes people with a low IQ.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you have a horrible, you give the show the attention it deserves.
I will.
I won't go too deep into it again because I've talked about it for so many episodes. Dragon Ball Daima.
Hey, the rolling eyes
Damn.
was crazy.
Sorry.
Did you see?
Yeah, of course I saw.
This
It doesn't
means-
matter.
This means nothing to you. So I guess we got Dragon Ball GT, y'all, essentially, because they have brought in Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Oh.
Altered. You're looking a little like Knuckles right now.
I mean, it's a kid version. It's because you got to, like, she has to have the reference of like so GT is like a filler sequel
Yeah.
to Dragon Ball.
It wasn't filler at the time.
We just didn't know what it was filler at the time.
It was
we
something
didn't
like
know
they got turned into kids or something.
Goku got turned to kids for Dragon Ball GT. This is from back when they came out as soon as Z ended.
This is like 2007.
Okay.
2006, right? This is the original Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Yeah.
No, that's even no, it's not, bro. It's from 1990 something.
What?
Dragon Ball GT came out in the 90s.
Okay, but that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You said,
like, that's not him, bro.
But you said the 2000s. Like, you have to date it even further back. It came out right after Z ended.
He said, "How you gonna tell me?"
Well, no, it's just like don't say.
Oh wow, the first episode was 1996. Holy crap! I didn't know. I didn't know that.
You thinking about from how we experienced it, not Japan.
Bro, that's a 6.8 on IMDb.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. Dragon Ball GT came out as an immediate anime only sequel.
Okay.
Which we didn't know anything, but it's filler because Toriyama didn't make it, right?
Okay.
He still was around.
Okay.
And the way it turned out, nobody really enjoys.
Okay.
So therefore, people are like, we just ignore his existence. Then Super come around, and like he made Super, and then they expanded upon Super because they made a movie from it.
Yeah.
And then like he's like, all right, I guess I'll let you make a manga from the ideas that I have for this sequel, right?
Okay.
But even though it's not him making it technically, it's his ideas. So people
they're running with it.
Yeah, right. The manga is different from the anime, but it's still trying to tell the same story, but they change things.
Okay.
It's annoying, right?
So that's Super, not Daima.
That's Super.
Okay.
Right? But he didn't work on Super directly. And then Daima is out now, and Daima is the last thing he worked on actually before he died. So this is what finally his version of a Dragon Ball story that he's telling. He's telling it in a weird timeline in the world.
Okay.
Kind of like he's placed it before Super takes place, but then it's like, how do you take into account all the things that happen? Can't be bothered. It's Dragon Ball. Nobody cares about the continuity anymore in the series. All that for the more recent episode for him to introduce a Super Saiyan 4 because it's the first time Toriyama has made a Super Saiyan 4 design, even though he's passed, but this happened before he passed when he made this. This is what Goku turned into.
There's a little kid version?
Yeah.
They got turned into kids in this series.
He looked like a little rat.
It looks like Knuckles.
He does.
When it happened on screen, bro, I was spoiled because I watched it 2 days after the fact it comes out because I don't be rushing to watch it because like I'm not gonna act like Daima is like must see
weekly.
Like I have to watch it right away. I can let an episode build up. I can watch it 2 or 3 days after. But I'm scrolling on TikTok and I forgot this guy's TikTok name, but somebody was comparing Gear 5 to like this, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, I saw it before I could watch it. So now I'm watching the episode. I knew it was gonna come, but even with how it happened, I'm gonna let you know right now, I am not a fan of how Goku turned to Super Saiyan 4 and Dragon Ball Daima.
Can you just tell me,
bro? He gets the power from like this other Namekian who has like the most OP powers I've seen for any Namekian. He can like make portals, he can make Dragon Balls, he could make warriors to fight for the Dragon Balls. It's so much shit. This Namekian has been able to do everything for plot convenience. And whatever, bro. Have your fun. Like the adventure stuff is fun. It's not taking itself too seriously. But he gave Goku, he just walked up on Goku while he was laid out, did like a little spell, and then Goku transformed into Super Saiyan 4.
What the hell?
dude, he opened up a portal to GT and was like, "Hey."
I was like, bro, like we're so used to Goku earning it, like doing other stuff like that, and like we've seen kind of this play before, like with Super Saiyan God, the red one, that took like a ritual for all the Saiyans to come together and lend their power.
Yeah.
And thematically, that makes a little bit more sense. This random Mechian that has never been in the series before, that's just here, he's just like, oh, it looks like you're getting your ass whooped by the main villain.
Let me
just
charge you
give
up.
you a little new power up.
That's whack.
Oh,
Yeah, they didn't love it. It was cool fighting the budget. It went up out of nowhere, and it was beautiful to see. Like, I'm not gonna say it didn't look great.
Yeah,
I just more like, I guess. I was like, I mean, it's all right.
Well, that's understandable,
right? So Dragon Ball Daima. I'm still enjoying the Red Ranger Goes to Another World.
I watched it all.
Oh, you caught up?
Nice.
Yeah,
It's fun, right?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It's cute.
It is cute.
Dude, you only watched the first episode?
Yeah.
Stupid. It's been so long. You said you only watched the first episode last time.
I think I said last time I don't know if I'm going to keep watching.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I like
Is it because it's not cool enough for you?
No, I haven't had time, guys.
It's because they have love in it. You don't want to watch love stuff.
They have love in it for real?
The whole thing is about bonds.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but like a love relationship?
There is.
It's developing.
Is it the girl?
It's developing.
Yeah.
You watch one episode. You didn't get to let them cook.
Series like that usually don't revolve around love. It's usually him doing ridiculous shit, flexing on everybody.
It's doing it all. Yeah. Well, what do you think about it so far?
I like it. It's fun and silly. Honestly, maybe I've just been, what's the word? Just poisoned in the mind that I was expecting like 10 other girls to show up for him to be like, oh my God, but what about me? And they didn't. And I was like, oh, it is just this one girl. And she's, okay. So I'm like, I like this. Yeah. And then they got the other two. They got the himbo over there. He's great. No, he's more of a jock. I'll take it back. He's not nice enough to be himbo.
He has like that weird, even though it's not his little sister, it's like that little sister complex that they be having in anime.
Don't say that. That's not a little sister complex. He's a pure simp. He's like, I will die for you so hard right now. I can't tell.
Like he's like so protective over her. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, bro. But he was so jealous over her. Yeah, he was so jealous.
That's I'm your hero.
Sister. Yeah, I'm your hero. Not him. You don't need him.
It was getting messy. Yeah, and I'm actually interested to see like how the world expands. Like, yeah. I love the gag is just funny, bro. Yeah. The gag in this and how everybody calls out the gag.
It's so funny. Why are we in a mech? What is this?
Yeah, like I be sitting here dying. Yeah. And that's just what I need right now.
But he was like, oh, you're in the suit now too. Look at us. We're besties now.
He's like, oh, you came into the Zord with me. That means we're connected. He's like,
it's great.
I don't want to be cool with this guy.
It's great. I love it.
I'm having fun with it. This is one of the things that's bringing me like joy right now because I'm not getting it from Solo Leveling. Not saying because it's bad. It's fantastic looking right now. The action, it's peak. It's breaking the internet. It's making all the illegal websites that have horrible servers already shut down.
Oh, is it?
I get it.
Oh, you're not watching it?
I am. I just missed. I only missed the one from last week.
Yeah, it's because people quick to be like, this thing broke the internet. I'm like, it broke the servers on an illegal website, not fucking Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
We're talking about servers on something that shouldn't even be existing.
Yeah.
And they're cool episodes, but not even that great. We're all caught up, right?
Yeah. With Solo Leveling?
She said I didn't see the last one that just came out.
Okay, that's fine. Saturday. That's probably the one where he gets rings, right?
Yeah. So the only one I'm missing is like S. The one he's like, officially S.
I think this arc with the orcs is like just like the perfect example of like, oh man, they just like give you everything that you want. He goes into a dungeon. Oh man, wouldn't it be so cool if like things went left and like he ends up like flexing in front of everybody? Boom, it happens.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the girl comes into the dungeon. Cha Hey, is that her name?
I thought it was like
Chehen, Hai Chen. I don't know.
Wouldn't it be so cool if like she saw him flexing on everybody? Oh man. Oh, wouldn't it be so cool if like the association came in and like
when everybody like just saw him flex and he's like, fuck.
Well, somebody commented on the Instagram today on that post. He's like, I bet you're feeling real silly about your take now based on how the show's doing. And I wrote back, I was like, nothing has changed nothing about what I said about the show before has changed
at all.
The fucking things haven't done anything cute.
Yeah.
There's no marketability.
The girl showed up, went away.
She's mad shy. She's not doing anything.
She's not doing anything. It's just Sung Jin-woo. And if
but now she's like, he smells so good.
He smells so good. Guys, look, here's a ship. Here's the ship you was looking for. Guys.
I know they're trying to make it into something it's not. It is what it is.
It's a great show.
It's just funny because like you seem to understand. I'm not saying like you shouldn't even enjoy it. Like I'm not trying to take away anybody's enjoyment. It's just like, hey guys, let's be fucking realistic. You know how many years we go with like this anime that comes out that's it's all the rage for that quarter, right? Well, those 3 months or whatever that is out for, and then like we don't
hear about it for the longest time
until luckily this series got blessed the fact that season 2 came out so close to season 1, right? But like, bro, if season 3 don't come out next year, and you said the story already done, so I don't know how quickly they want to get through it. If it don't come out right away,
apparently there's a sequel. I haven't read it. I don't care.
We'll see.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Apparently, it's. I'm not gonna spoil anything though.
Well, like you don't gotta spoil it, but how do you even feel about how the series ended? I guess.
How do I say? Like, it's not a terrible and I didn't expect there's no like big overarching character arc that he needs to like get through. The kid's like basic, like kind of like a Marvel movie, and there's a giant laser that's about to hit Earth. There's always a laser. There's always a giant thing that they have to be. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
We'll find out.
They wrap it up, and they don't shit the bed. Yeah. So
So do you think that the people
Why
are?
would
You
you
think people
say
are
that?
bugging to think that this is going to end up being in that upper echelon
I
when
think
it's all
so.
said and
Like
done?
guys, so Solo Leveling is the Fast and Furious anime. I've said it so many times. Like no one's over here praising Fast and Furious, saying it's like one of the top 50 movies of all time.
Now they'll tell you the numbers. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers, though. Sound like Drake fans. I want to meet your madre. Come por favor.
The copium is real.
Bro was really singing Spanish on his new album. He was wilding.
I didn't listen to it.
You don't need to.
I watched Captain America: Brave New World.
yeah?
Brave New World.
Okay.
How was it? I heard it was actually better than people were saying.
Where were your expectations, first of all?
My expectations was going in looking for a 6 or 7 out of 10 movie.
Okay.
7 is generous.
I got a 7 out of 10 movie. In my opinion.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
In my opinion. Y'all niggas is not low on the internet. You nerds is not low. I know how some of y'all are. I know why y'all low-key are giving this shit mad hate. Because it's a black Captain America now. We got Sam Wilson, and it's not your king, Chris Evans. I'm not saying Chris Evans wasn't a great Captain America. He was a great Steve Rogers. Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson, he is just so good and so fun to watch as a character on screen. And because he's so fun to watch, it makes the movie a little bit more enjoyable.
Nice.
But they definitely don't give the character too much to do that kind of test that whole like not having the powers thing.
Okay.
They could have done more with that. And I know this movie had like a lot of reshoots and things like that, but I definitely feel like people wanted to hate on this movie.
Well, I think a big part of it was the Israeli hero. People were protesting
They
about
just
that.
threw that in there. Now they just threw the character in there. She didn't really have to be there. She was like, she's a real character in the comic books. I just
I
forget the
heard she
character.
only shows up for like 3 like little chapters or something.
I don't want to. She's in the movie a good amount, but like,
not as like the superhero or whatever.
do you want me to really just spoil
No,
it?
you're right. You're right. I
Yeah,
do
was
want to
like,
watch it.
like,
I'm
you're- I was
gonna.
like,
I'm gonna watch
You're
it.
asking me, so I'm
You're
like,
right. You're right.
she's in the movie enough, but like didn't need to be in the movie.
Okay.
I didn't know who the character was. I didn't know any of the. I didn't look up. I went to this movie without looking up any reviews.
Yeah, me
knowing
neither.
any information about it. I just wanted to just have a good time, bro.
Yes.
Like I went into it just like I just want to have fun, bro. I don't need this to be a game changer. I'm done trying to wait for these things to try to connect some stuff. I just want to support my guy on Black History Month.
Period.
I'm showing out for my guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think people went to this movie wanting to hate it, wanting more, wanting to expand the universe, and wanted to really go against the status quo, I guess, in some like make it more thrillery and make it more political. And what also sucked is that every fucking trailer has Red Hulk in it.
Every trailer?
Every trailer has
so the
Red Hulk.
spoilers out.
Like, it's not even a spoiler.
It was
that
like-
was the original marketing. It's
was the
always
marketing.
been marketed with Red Hulk.
Oh, Red Hulk. I thought you said Red Skull.
No,
No,
Red
Red
Hulk.
Hulk. Red Hulk.
Yeah.
Red Hulk.
I mean, you need a marketing pull,
I was-
so
But
people
the
want
whole plot depends
on him.
on the reveal that bro is the Red Hulk. The whole plot and all the tension you're supposed to have is like you're like, what's going on? What's his deal?
Oh.
And then it's like, oh my god, he didn't even know, right?
Okay.
But like, if
they told us from the beginning,
you're just kind of sitting there waiting for it to happen, like, okay,
It's like watching the
Yeah.
Who Done It, and in the trailer
okay,
they tell you who done
But
it.
I get it because like without showing that, not much else you was gonna be able to sell this movie on.
That's true.
Visually, and then it also sucks because some people were like, "Oh, this is just an Incredible Hulk from 2008 sequel or whatever," because they brought in.
shit, yeah.
It's just like they didn't have to do this. Why they just won't make? It's so many reasons. It's an okay movie, guys.
Okay. Yeah, I
not-
heard there was way worse, Marvel movies
There's
out
way
there.
worse Marvel movies, and I stand on my opinion that a lot of those earlier Marvel movies are not as good as you guys remember. It's
the
just
nostalgia.
It's nostalgia. You guys
It's the
gave
first
it.
of its kind.
It's first of its kind. You're giving it more grace because it is the earlier movies, but those movies ain't the best shit ever either, right?
This is probably better than the first Captain America movie.
I mean,
I don't know about that. I don't know about
I mean,
that.
you could get me to say that because I don't like those period. I don't like one movies placed in that time period, and two, I don't like Captain America as like a entity, and
Fair.
3, I didn't really like that movie. Just like I was just like, this is fine, but I didn't like a lot of those early Marvel movies. I like a lot of them are, to me, like 7 out of 10 movies, but people was like, no, these are like 8s, 9s. This is the perfect film. Like Thor 1 was
I was
caca.
literally gonna say Thor 1.
Thor 1 was caca. Like Iron Man's good, right? For the first thing, but like when I moved down, I'm like, yeah, Iron Man's like a solid 8, right? I give Iron Man 1 a solid 8. Iron Man 2 is
I think Thor didn't get good
like
till the
Iron
third.
Man's charm was just like seeing like all like the way he puts on his suit and all the little small mechanics and like again like it was the first of its kind, so it's just really cool to see. Kind of like those Transformers movies with Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Great.
Campy.
And I finally watched One of Them Days.
Watch what?
And One of Them Days.
One of Them Days.
SZA and
Keke Palmer.
Oh, you did?
good?
How was it?
I bought it. So
you bought it?
Yeah, I bought it.
You want to share it with me?
No.
Hello?
Well, like I don't own it physically. I bought it on my Apple TV thing.
Okay.
She's like, nah, you ain't gonna get off me.
You didn't even share Wicked with me.
You never asked again.
I did. I said, okay, let's do it. And you were like, yeah.
And you never asked.
Let's get those receipts.
She never asked again. You know you never asked again, girl. You know you forgot.
Because I forgot.
Yeah, you know you forgot.
But I want to watch it. You said you were going to send me the info. You're like, all right, I'll send it. You didn't send it to me.
Yeah, why you remind me? I gotta remember for you. You want to watch it.
I'm the one that forgets.
But you want to watch it. I can't
do.
remember for you. Anyways, One of Them Days, fun. It got me to watch Friday and next Friday right after. Because
Why?
Well, I mean, like One of Them Days, it's kind of
Takes place in the same
Similar?
universe?
no, it's just the same formula.
Oh, okay.
It's like these
word?
One of Them Days,
Okay.
Friday. Next Friday.
Okay.
It's the same. It's
Okay.
Chris Tucker and Ice Cube, Keke Palmer and SZA. Ice Cube and Mike Epps. Keke Palmer. It's the same thing. It's in California. It's in like the hood, and they go into some hijinks stuff. Like it's the same.
Okay.
Like it's its own version of it. It's doing something different, but same concept. But it's fun to get a movie with that type of comedy and that concept. Hour and a half long. Liked it a lot. It was just having fun. It was doing its thing. Keke Palmer is so. I love that girl.
She's so funny. I
She
love her.
is, and she's just enjoyable to watch. Whether it's in an interview, whether it's a TV, whether it's movie, whether she's hosting something. That girl is just funny.
She's great.
Bro.
She has such great like energy to her.
Like she could laugh her way into my pants at this point, bro. I'm just like, well,
She don't even have to laugh.
Yeah, bro. Like she's crazy. So
How was SZA though?
fun.
Yeah.
SZA was
acting
fine.
thing.
I think the chemistry that her and Keke Palmer have is what carried
Okay.
SZA's performance. Like had that been somebody else
Yeah.
and not Keke Palmer, then I don't think SZA
Wouldn't
would have
be as strong.
would have been as fun and stuff like that.
Okay.
But SZA's kind of the character that don't have their shit together. Both characters don't have their shit together, but SZA's like the artist character, like the artist type character.
Yeah, the softer one.
Who's like, oh, the universe will.
Yeah.
But like, I don't want to make people pay for my art. I got pure, like she's that person, so she's like fucking up money, and like Keke Palmer's like the driven person who like still just can't get it right.
Like,
you know
bitch,
what
you
I
gotta
mean?
do this and that.
Yeah, so like she's trying to also better herself. So like, but like things
Okay.
keep setting them back, and just hijinks ensues in the hood.
Love it.
A whole bunch of things. Got some bullies, got some thugs beating them up, trying to make some money to pay their rent before they get kicked out.
Damn.
Fun time, man.
We in there.
Yeah, we need more comedies.
Facts.
But
I agree.
other than that, I'm good.
All right. Well, like I said, I watched the Red Ranger Isekai. That was great. Super love that. I don't want to go back to Squid Game. I'm like dragging my feet. I'm probably gonna watch Severance first. I'm like,
Yeah, at this point we've missed the Squid Game wave.
right.
Maybe for season 3. By
should go back to
the time season 3 comes out, you should be caught up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Which is what, July?
I have like
Yes.
3 episodes left, and
This
I'm
girl.
Kimmy, it's good. It's good. Good.
Well, she getting this far. She still don't. Well, what's going on?
I don't
What's
know.
the issue?
Did you
think-
see the carousel part?
no. I'm at the part where they are about to head into the second game with
The
the
obstacle
cookies.
course?
No, the cookies.
Oh, the cookies.
Yeah, so I'm just about to
I know
get there.
exactly where you're at.
I'm just like, it's such a low point that I'm just like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you ain't.
Yeah, she's.
Okay.
It's building
Actually,
up so
it's
much.
building up.
Yeah, it's building up a lot, and I'm like, I know I'm about to head into the exciting part, but I'm just like, the build up is so slow.
Yeah.
Anyways, I started Zom 100.
Zom 100?
Yeah,
Started Zom 100.
Why?
yeah.
That's so random.
I needed an anime to watch while I was working on cosplay for Katsu. So
Okay.
I was Katsu crunching.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Did you finish it? Because it's like 12 episodes.
Not yet. I'm like on episode 5.
I never
can't
finished
recall.
it.
You never finished it?
Oh, what's up with you, dude?
Well, remember the last couple episodes went on hiatus. There was like a 2-month break in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you was like maybe. I thought it was one of your. I didn't finish
the
it
studio kept having like issues.
You're right. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of your. You was calling it ass, so it wasn't worth it. You finishing it.
Well, I never said that about Power Rangers. So Go Loser Ranger. I just said I just never got back to it.
No, you said you didn't want to.
I didn't say it was ass. I didn't say it was ass.
You were just like, I never wanted to go back.
You said this shit was not it, Chief. You said this shit was annoying.
Yeah, you didn't like it.
I thought that the garage test scene lasted too long. Like I'm over it.
There's one episode left, wasn't it?
I think maybe it might be one.
It's still good. There's a lot.
Yeah, I want to finish it.
All
But
right.
anyway,
But yes, I'm 100. I think I'm up to episode 5. And it's fun. It's like a little.
That first episode, just like me for real, right?
Yeah.
Just like me for real.
Oh man, I was like, I felt him.
Yeah, I didn't know what we was getting ourselves into, and I was like, what is? I wasn't prepared to feel like this today.
Yeah, I was like, wow, the energy drinks and the keep going. I was like, oh, that's our mood. Yeah, so I've been watching that. That's a great time. I'm definitely gonna come back to that. Still watching Ranma. But in the new season of Ranma, they have now added an advisory for mature audiences because now she just be running around with her titties out, just like they had the bathhouse episode and all that stuff. And I was like, wow, nipples and shit just out there. I was like, this is crazy.
Oh.
They were showing this shit on TV? Wild. So
okay,
All right.
yeah, so I was like, all right, but it's purely funny for the hee. But like they added the most annoying character, and I'm so over him. It's like this old pervert. And he's still there. He steals girls' panties. Doesn't matter what age. Bras.
Brooke. That's 3.
But
2
like,
in the big
Nah, he
3
don't.
alone.
He don't steal them.
But like worse. Like
He has to see him though. Consent.
But worse, he be having him on his head. He's just like, oh, this is great. Like he be molesting the girls. Like Ranma, he's like, go back into your girl form, please.
Brother,
and I'm like, he gives me the ick so bad. I'm like, can we kill him, please?
Brother.
But he's like the master of all martial arts.
Of course.
So they can't fucking do anything to him.
He is master.
He's like, you don't have my aura. You can't beat me. And it's like, oh, it's so annoying. Anyways, but yeah, so watching that, good time. But for the most part, I was just working on a lot of cosplay. Katsucon was this past weekend, and it was really fun.
You did Dexter.
I did.
You didn't tell us you was Dexter. You didn't tell us about that.
I did it.
I don't think we did. I was like, I saw that post.
You said
I was
you were
like,
still figuring it out.
damn, girl, you ain't telling nobody about you was about to pull out the
You
Dexter.
guys never asked me.
No.
How are we supposed to know that you're gonna do Dexter?
No, I think we definitely asked.
You told
at
us
one
that
point.
we knew that Momo won. We knew. No, all you did was tell us was like, I'm just keeping it low key.
Yeah, well, yeah. So
That's all you actually told. She's like, I'm just keeping it low key.
I don't know. So, but I did. So first day I did casual femme bakugo. Because I worked so hard on the boots and the shin knee braces, and I didn't get to finish the rest of it. Because honestly, I did it again, guys. I helped everybody else with their cosplays, and I didn't help myself. But on the bright side, I made sure not to do it at the con this time. I wasn't helping anybody at the con. I was like, nah, we finished this. We're dealing with this before. But literally, like, I made tails for my friend Sonic cosplay. I made his tails and ears. I made his gumball ears. I made, because we had a Cartoon Network night. So
Okay, yeah, nice.
So gumball from there.
I love a gumball cosplay.
So I did that. I also did
Gumball the goat.
I did Ron's Sonic wig, and ears. So we did the Sonic wig and ears for that. So that came out nice. I also did my ears, and then I don't know if
You didn't say who you did.
I did Amy.
My ears was like, for who?
Yes, I did Amy, and I made her hammer in 2 days. I was very proud of her.
I saw
yeah,
the
like paper
progress.
plates and shit like that, right?
No, it was pizza
Was it paper
boxes.
Dude, why you laugh like I was so off? Pizza plates and paper plates.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Pizza Hut. Yeah, because I was like, my friend was like, you don't have to do her hammer. It's like the last thing. I was like, she's all about the hammer. What are you talking about? People recognize her that way. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to fucking make the hammer. So I made it. And then I called my friend. I was like, I don't know what the fuck to make this hammer out of. And she was like, do you have cardboard? And me looking across at the pizza boxes sitting there. I was like, yes, I do. So I took that. I made that. Came out great.
Now next year you could do Kingdom Hearts.
Do you have a Keyblade?
You have the prop. Wow, her face was like.
I know, right? You can do Kyrie. Kyrie's so easy.
You mean
It's
they're
like
literally anime characters?
Yeah, it's true. It's Kyrie. Because
Yeah.
I was like, what
Well, you don't-
character would
well,
I
you don't,
do?
You haven't played it yet, so you don't know the plethora.
Exactly. I don't
of
know the character.
options.
I just
Yeah.
know the hot red guy Axel, because my friend's obsessed with him.
Yeah, he don't have a keyblade.
And then I know, Kyrie, because my one friend dressed up as him, and then the main guy.
Yeah, like you didn't even get to like the Birth by Sleep one that has like Aqua. She don't even know about Aqua and Ventus and all of them. Like, so you have a lot of options. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't be closed off. I was saying it because you have the prop.
Yeah.
You have the whole thing now. You ain't got to make nothing.
Okay.
But you just you'll see.
I'm sure once I'm in it, I'll have the ideas. Yeah. So I did Bakugo, and then at night we did a Pokemon group. So I was Sylveon.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was fun. I was just a Sylveon onesie, which was great because a lot of the other girlies at night were also in like all the evolutions. So every time I saw one of them in the exact type, I was like, yeah, let's take a picture, and it was great.
Doesn't help with all that Pokemon card game shit going on right now.
Exactly. There was a lot of
prismatic evolution shit. The
prismatics, beautiful. So yeah, that was great. Pokemon night was super fun. Then in the daytime we ended up switching because we did find there was a Sonic photo shoot, which was fantastic. But I was pissed. Because the people don't know how to run shit. So I was, so like they don't tell like, hey, when you run a photo shoot at any type of event like that, you need to have some kind of speaker. You need to have a mic. You need to have something to project your voice, or you need to have a group to help you project said voice. So there was like 2 girls and they didn't know how to do shit. So like all these people, I came in, like we were like rushing because my ear wasn't staying on or something. So we were trying to fix that, whatever. So we rushed there. We get there just as like the first group was going up, and it was like the hero team. And then they were like, oh, Shadow Team. We're like, okay. They didn't start anything yet. Everyone's going up. Okay, Shadow, Dark Team, go up. Why everybody is right here to each other? Like, super close. I'm like, back up. Everybody step back. Like, hello, get closer together. And all these people are coming together in a circle. Like, no one's going to see the pictures here. Like, and so I'm like, who is running this thing? Hello? Can we back up? And I lost my voice by then. So I'm like, can we go back?
You always be losing your voice at these things. I know.
Yeah, when you gonna stop trying to be the hero?
I know. I just listen.
I'm like at this point, because I was about to tell you, I was like, girl, you complain about this every year that somebody don't. At this point, somebody's gonna watch this podcast and ban you from Katsucon. She's like, all she does is complain about us not running shit right.
No, because the last time it was Jujutsu Kaisen and I was helping my friend because that's how big the crowd control needed to be, was 3 people, and it still wasn't enough. This time, these people didn't know how to do shit, so that's why I was like, move this way, back up. And they're like, wow, like you seem like you really know what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, I've been doing this for so long and nobody's doing shit. Like, hello?
Stupid.
Help it out. Stupid. No one could hear what the next call was, so I'm like, okay, next one, tails, all the tails. You gotta bring this together. You could barely hear anybody. So yeah, so I was annoyed about that because I'm like, if you're gonna do something, do it right. But I did get to see an Amy that had like the most comedically large hammer I've ever seen in my life.
Was it like a blow-up hammer?
No. She made like, I don't know, it had to have been out of like foam or something.
How'd she fit it through the door?
It was from here to the end of that couch. Ginormous. She's carrying around this thing on her arm. Like, damn. I was like, that's
power pole extend.
Yes. I was like, girl.
She put it together on the floor.
Had to have been or something. But so that was wild. And yeah, but then that was a good time. And then after, Cartoon Network night was great. So I was Dexter. My friend was Dee Dee, but I couldn't catch pictures with her at first. And I'm like, yo, where is Dee Dee? And they're like, Dee Dee's getting the D right now. So, so I was like, bitch.
Damn, you gonna ice on the pod?
I mean, she had a great time.
I'm gonna take it out.
She pushed that button.
I'm gonna take it out.
Don't take it out. She was having a good time. We can. Either way, she had a great time. So, yeah, but she met up with me later. We got pictures of that. I'll post that later. So that was super fun. And then Sunday was, Dandadan was super fun.
Sunday was Dandadan?
Yeah. It was, so I was Momo. My friend was Okarun. I was so mad because I spent hours with my friend trying to make her wig for the grandma.
Yeah.
Did not work out. We messed it up. Man. We messed it up. So I cried at how mad I was about that. It didn't work out. That's on us. Sometimes you just got to take an L as a cosplayer.
Everybody has those days.
Yeah.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, so super sad about that. But crazy shit happened. One, there was a leak that dripped down from Artist Alley. The whole thing started going down like shh. Apparently, at first everyone was like, "Yo, this smells like shit. Is this sewage?" It wasn't. Apparently, it was kitchen gray water.
Hot dog water.
Yeah.
dirty water though.
So so that messed up a lot of stuff.
Yuck.
My friend was there when it happened.
Like the people's merch and stuff.
Like it was an Artist Alley. I think one booth got affected like directly, but
I wonder if there's insurance for that.
it has to
provided
be
by the venue.
It has to be because apparently like people were reporting it and they didn't do anything about it. So that's one. Two, apparently for the first time, one of the rooms on the 4th floor was reported to have bed bugs, like with like pictures and shit. I was like, nah, you don't play with that. Are you kidding me? And this is a pristine hotel.
We gotta kick her out.
No, it wasn't me. No, trust me. No, trust me. That was the first thing.
Yo, the fact that you want us to go to this thing, bro, is wicked.
This is I've been going for 7 years. This has never happened.
Yeah, but you got sick as a dog last year.
No, but that's because
this year you might have bed bugs.
No, that was because I was screaming. There's a difference.
That's the first time y'all know about the bed bugs.
No, because people are very adamant on like reporting this
but
stuff.
This is the first time y'all know. You know, you listen, Daima, you don't know, bro.
No, I don't know. No, because people spread the word super fast.
Nasty ass came with bed bugs.
That's
to a
what-
convention.
That's what
I don't
I'm
trust
saying.
nobody, man. Listen,
Exactly.
You see what's going on with these planes out here? I don't trust nothing in the world right now.
I know.
Honestly, God bless everybody who's flying right now.
You
God
remember
bless-
last year in the UK, there was like bed bugs everywhere. Like,
Oh
all over,
my
like
God.
France.
No. Yes, I remember
Yeah.
that. Terrifying. I
Oh,
can't.
yeah, word.
No, you don't play with that shit. So So we like checked over all our stuff.
I
Our
gotta
rooms were
bomb.
good.
Guess I'll bomb my crib after this, guys.
No, I don't have it. I promise.
She got the cooties.
No.
She brought cooties from Katsucon.
And on top of that, but some good news is I happened to finesse the front desk and we managed to upgrade all our rooms to atrium.
What's atrium mean?
It means we all got the big balcony rooms to see over the whole convention for the first time.
How'd you finesse that?
I'm a nice person. I am.
No. You are. You are. The silence was like, that's not
That's
enough.
crazy. Oh my god.
The silence can be taken for whatever you think the
That's
silence
It's
is.
just
crazy.
not enough. No one's that nice.
Well, I am.
How many rooms are we talking about here? 8?
4.
4?
Yeah, I upgraded.
We're getting
4.
good. We're getting good at the silent stairs things on this pod.
I hate y'all.
Yeah, we're getting good.
No, but really, that was a huge thing. So, like, the fact that all of us got atrium rooms was immaculate because we've never had that before. It was supposed to be just one room, and then I upgraded them all.
Did you see anybody we knew or not? I saw like Joe was like flying all over the place, but like I feel like that place is so big. That
It's so
You
huge.
could easily go without running into anybody.
Yeah, no, even the friends I tried to meet up with, I tried to meet up with like 3 different people, and we just kept missing each other. You either run into people by accident or you just don't see them at the con. So that's usually
It's life.
There's so many ways. There's so many things to do.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even go to any panels. It's just party. And
For some reason, I never have interest to go to a panel. I don't know what it is. I think it's because it's something I could just go watch a YouTube video on. I'd rather walk around and see people and just do my own thing than either sit in a line. The best ones you have to wait in line and like be on top of it, or just like sit in a room full of mad people and then like pray to God I can hear like what is going on.
Or you have a good seat.
And then they upload it right to YouTube anyway. And I was like, for me personally, I don't really get anything by being in that room.
human interaction, it's fun. It's nice to ask questions, things like that. A lot of those they don't upload because they don't record it like that. Maybe, well, for New York Comic Con they do, but
Well,
like
I'm saying
for the smaller
and
ones.
more recent ones is like all the ones that I would be willing to go to probably are usually the bigger ones. I'm like, I could. It's gonna upload to YouTube. I could just watch a fully clean audio version of it. I'm never gonna get on. I'm not. That's just my personality. I'm never gonna get online to ask somebody the question.
Most of those don't. Oh,
Like
that's for like big celebrities.
Yeah, but I'm saying for anybody, I would never like get. I just don't have that in me to be like,
Oda.
nah, I don't have that in me.
That's valid.
It's me. It's just like, listen, bro. I've also never approached a woman in my life, so you know what I mean. So, it just works
Where's
out.
that?
It's just worked out for me. They either, I don't know. I'm not saying I got Riz or I try.
They
but
come to you.
I've never had to just shoot my shot. Thank
You
God.
attract more bees with honey.
The disinterest is appealing to many women.
I don't even know if it's disinterest.
But the aura of disinterest is what
I
appeals
just don't
to a
want to
lot
make
of
nobody
women.
feel uncomfortable.
People want what they can't have.
Yes, there you go. That's huge.
All right.
It's human psychology.
Is there anything else on Katsucon before we roll into the next part?
Oh, last thing. So a lot of people from my group, I told you, they originally dropped, and then more people at the last minute dropped. So we did have to have
people.
More people. I saw that picture. It looked like too many people.
No, so 6.
That picture had like 10 of you motherfuckers, and I was like, oh no.
No. It was because 6 people have dropped from my group. I think we originally had 20, and so then this was the biggest, supposed to be the biggest group this year, and so we had 16. And 2 of them were last minute people that we don't really know, but we needed someone in our room so it doesn't charge extra, all that kinds of stuff. So my friend was like, hey, I have these former coworkers. They're a little younger, but they also need a place for Katsucon. I can ask them. And I was like, honestly, the con is in 3 weeks and we need people. Fuck it. Just ask them. Asked them, got them. Great. Super nice girls, right? But they're younger. Early 20s.
No kids.
Yeah.
We was like,
yeah.
25 and under.
I know you can legally drink, but you're a baby.
Yeah. No, one is a bartender too.
And it's not because we don't respect you.
No,
we were 25, and I know who I was at 25, and it's not who I am now.
Yes.
And you're 21?
Well, I don't know if they're 21. They were early 20s. I don't know their age.
Yeah, we talking about 21 to 25.
Yeah. So
they got a different type of vigor.
They do. And you also got to remember the happy white girls, right? So, super cute, love their style, cosplay is fantastic, but shenanigans. So
shenanigans.
So shenanigans won. So first thing, so we're partying, we're having a karaoke night in the room because I brought my speaker and everything. We're having a good time. We're pre-gaming before we go out to party. The doorbell rings and she opens the door and is like, hey, and like a movie, proceeds to lead a crowd of people into the room. And all of us just looked at each other like, what is this? What is happening? Yeah. So we were...
Bring her to your own room.
So exactly. So I was like, my first instinct is like the stuff, push everything, to the sides, make sure it's good. And then next thing was the drinks. Nobody put your drinks down. Pick up your drinks.
Did they bring their own stuff?
We all had, we were the liquor room, so it made sense that we respected our people, not a crowd of people. So that we were like, well, this dude walked in with a speaker. I was like, bro, my speaker is playing. Can you turn that off? He turned it down. No, turn it off. So he had to walk out.
Love
Crazy.
It. Good for you.
So fine. I was like, you know what? We're leaving in 20 minutes to go to the club. I'm going to let it rock. And then we're all dipping. And finally, she apologized after. She was very responsible. She was like, hey, I just realized I never asked if this was okay to bring all these people. That's on me.
How many people are we talking about?
A solid 15 people walked into a hotel. Yeah. Thankfully, a couple of them started to leave.
Yo, I'm not going to lie to you, son. Nothing you've ever said has made me ever want to go to this thing.
This doesn't happen normally. This is the first time any of that has happened.
But this is my fear, how much things are out of my control.
We don't have crazy white girls usually with us.
Well, that whole place seems out of control, bro. You said bed bugs. There's leaks.
That was the first time.
There's leaks.
That was the first time any of that happened. This is the first time
these things happened to this place. You guys aren't the only thing that goes to this thing all year.
Well, this is the first time. I've been going for 7 years. This is the first time.
There's thousands and thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of people, and it's just you. You don't count for all those other people that probably have crazy experiences.
I don't know. So that was okay. So that was one, right? So whatever. She apologized. Whatever. We went to the club, had a good time. The next night, my friends do everything. We usually go to Walmart, do a mass group buy to have things in there so we don't spend money at the con. Food, little juices, all that kinds of stuff. So everyone's like, hey, throw in $12 and this is all for everybody. And we kept that all in my room. A couple extra little things spread out throughout the other rooms, but the majority is in our room. And so great, awesome. Why this girl walked into my friend's room and was drinking out of his Yeti, drunk as fuck, went into their refrigerator and ate all of his jalapeno poppers.
Same girl?
Same girl. All of his that he was specifically saving all night, that he was super happy about. Ate all of them. So he came back and he was distraught. Apparently the miscommunication was she thought that all of the food was communal. So that's why she took it and she ate it.
But why are you going to eat all of one thing?
Yeah. Not
going to.
Leave it. Leave it for somebody. Share something. No, she ate all of it. So he was
I'm too old.
Pissed. Yep. So that was the second one.
Would have been like Uber Eats me jalapeno poppers. Meow.
And then third, she stole a TV.
Third. You said it was 2.
No, I said
Wait, stop. What?
She what?
she stole a TV.
From the hotel?
Oh, they were
So here's the thing, right? Back again. Now imagine this was the first time we went and she talked us into it.
Yo, yeah. You texted us.
Right?
We were
Because she was here's your chance. Here's your chance. Now imagine I did go. This would have been the craziest episode of this podcast ever because it would have been nothing but me yelling at her.
putting her on like trial or something.
I will never listen to you again. What is going
Corey wakes
on?
up, this girl's brushing her teeth with his toothbrush.
Dude.
He just goes back to sleep.
The way we found out, because I went to go check and see if she was okay. She was drunk as fuck. She was drunk as fuck, and she was looking for her phone. So I was like, let me see what's going on.
What size TV we talking about?
Like
a 32-inch.
No, like one of them bitches, like a big bitch.
What?
Like a big bitch. All right, so because I walked into her room.
I respect the gangster.
Oh.
No,
And
that's
hold up,
white
hold
girl
up.
privilege. That's what that is.
Hold up. Listen. And on top of that, another thing, she wrote all over the mirrors of the same friend's room.
This ain't RuPaul's Drag Race. Why are you writing on mirrors?
Especially not
With
your
what?
own room.
With
Nice.
what? Like lipstick?
Lipstick.
Nice.
She watches too much RuPaul's Drag Race.
So so everyone was just kind of, dude, that's not cool. You don't do that, you know. And like
That's annoying.
my other friend had to, it's that's
The hotel,
rude.
they could charge you for that because
Yeah.
it's like extra cleanup and shit.
Thankfully, my friend cleaned it up himself. But I'm like, why'd
That's
you have to
crazy.
make him do that?
The same one who ate the jalapeno popper.
Same.
Yo, this poor guy. She needs to like make it up to him.
And so she is apologizing. Yeah, I went over to see if she was okay. My friend that like knows her, he talked to her. He was like, dude, that's not okay. Whatever. Gave her the whole spiel. But so my friend comes, and the first thing, she's just like, I'm so sorry, I ate the jalapeno poppers. And he was like, were they good? He was like, they were so good. My fat ass ate it all. He was like, describe it to me. He was like, they were so moist and great. And he was just like, he was so pissed. But then she was
That's
like
mad chill of an answer.
No, because he was.
Describe him to me.
No, because he was
Sarcasm?
mad.
It was a sarcasm?
No, he was mad, but like,
I would just walk to another room.
and so she was like, I'm sorry, I'll buy you another one. And he was like, all I need is your white guilt tears. And so
I don't need that.
They do. They say every time you take a lick of one white woman tear, you get 15 seconds back on your life.
there you go. I never heard that, but I believe you.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
So killed me. So as she's describing this, and she was like, I'm sorry, I was just this. Blah, 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 blah. Also, I stole the TV, and we were like, three of us looked at each other like, what? What did you say? I caught this on video. And she's like, no, we don't really need to talk about that right now. We're like, no. What happened? You stole a TV? And then we proceeded to go to the room, and there is a giant box with a giant TV there. And I was like, this had to have been from one of the rooms. This has to be from the hotel. I was like, does it even work? She was like, I don't know, but we're gonna find out. I was like, no, you're not.
No,
you're not.
we.
I was like,
no we?
how did this come from?
Everybody's so creative.
She's like, these five guys just showed up out of nowhere and was like, hey, we're your movers. Where do you want us to put this TV?
No,
and
that's
she
a
was
lie.
like,
that's a lie.
no, it's not. I can confirm
What are you
actually.
talking about?
I actually confirmed with my friend that she saw said guys in the hallway earlier, and they were like, yo, you see that TV over there? What if we just took it? Like, so they actually did.
The guys?
Yeah.
So they're not movers.
They were pretending, but they said that to her, like, oh, we're movers. Where do you want us to put your TV? And she was like, put him in this room. Like, what?
This is all a lie.
No, it's not. That's the craziness of Katsucon. So I think that was the most insane thing that happened. She did end up leaving the TV, thankfully, because otherwise they probably would have charged us.
Yeah.
So that didn't happen. But yeah, so that was insane. But she's really nice,
Oh, I'm sure she's nice. No. Yeah.
But just
No one said she wasn't.
I will say, I don't think she'll be invited back for our
Yeah.
group.
You
at
don't
least.
say.
You didn't need to
You
say
don't
it.
say.
Super sweet, but will not recommend as a roommate again for people. So
10 out of 10 would not recommend.
no, but yeah, insane. That was my Katsucon trip. Besides that, it was a good time, wonderful.
You wanted to talk about the parents thing?
Oh yeah. So as a little personal thing, guys, I had my aunt die over the weekend during Katsu, which is wild because like I'm like out in the middle dressed up in a huge crowd walking up to my room, and I get a phone call from my mom thinking I'm getting checked up on, and she was like, hey, like your aunt died, this and that. And I'm just like having a whoa like moment and everything, and my friends are like yelling and screaming in the background, of course, because we're hanging out. And my mom hears that, and she's like, are you paying attention? It's like, you need to listen. Like, you need to take this seriously. And I'm, of course. So the second she says that, I start screaming back. And I'm like, I am paying attention. And I start crying. And that's when everyone starts freaking out. And everyone's like, are you okay? What's going on? Like, what's happening? And I'm like, it's fine. So whatever. But when I got back home, you know, a similar argument again, because I got back and I woke up in such a good mood. I was like, Katsucon was great. I had a great time, and now I can relax and unpack and do all this stuff. And then she's like, we need to go visit family. We got to go see them. And I'm like, oh, like, you know, mentally you threw off my whole thing. Like, not that I don't want to go, but that wasn't the plan in my head. So she was like, are you really going to complain about this? You got to go see her. Da-da-da-da. It starts going off, and I'm just like, stop. I understand. You don't need to. So whatever. I finish and I go to the bathroom, come back, and finally, like, she just looks at me and she gives me a hug. And I'm like, okay, like, I get this is her apology, but like, why do parents never want to like genuinely apologize? Especially Hispanic parents. I don't know if it's just you or just me, but I know me and a lot of my friends, like, mothers will just not say sorry. One of the little things, maybe, you know, like, but not for like the things that really matter. It's just so hard for them.
I think it's because it's funny you asked me this like before we recorded, and my first thought, I guess it's like my instinctual thought, is fuck them kids. I wiped your shit. I raised you. I gave birth to you. I don't need to apologize to you for anything. That's crazy. Sorry, I ate the mayo, but anything more serious than that, like, get out of my face.
That's crazy.
I think there's levels to it. I mean, well, first, before I go on my tangent, condolences to you and your family. Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I have a very interesting relationship with my mother. My father's a lot more different. We don't interact in a specific way because my father's a preacher, guys. He's actually super religious. So, like, we don't really communicate. God is a barrier for him. So we can't really have real conversations, right?
Mine too.
Religion kind of comes
not a preacher, but
it comes in, and I can't have a conversation if we can't like deal within like real life things without bringing in kind of another external force. So like, but me and my mom's communication, one, my mother I am her child, as in like everything that you think, like how I act in regards to like how much I crack jokes here and there, like, and then like how like I'm serious I am sometimes, and like how much I'm a smart ass, and also going to like correct you and also tell you if you're doing something wrong and stupid. My mother is that times 10. You know what I mean? Like when I bring her out to like have drinks with my friends, stuff like that, she's going to like be the good time there. Like I am her child. I'm aware of that, right? Mm-hmm. So we have a lot more in common. So we are able to communicate better, but also because of how I think my personality is as well. I understand that my mother is no smarter than me just because she is my mother. She is a human being. She is just as dumb. She's made just as many mistakes in her life. She's not better than me. Also, I kind of I feel like I have this conversation with a lot of like my Spanish friends more than like my black friends. I can't speak fully and definitively, but there is the value that I feel like in your culture for like family. There's a lot more like appeasement sometimes and like just taking stuff. So like sometimes it causes like kind of toxic relationships and like toxic behavior, whether it's like accountability things and like how like arguments occur and like things that you argue. Also even how y'all even speak to each other sometimes. I know that sometimes I grew up like hearing like a lot of my Spanish friends cursing around their parents all the time since they was young. And like my experience, I'm like, you're wildin', bro. Like no matter what language you talking in, you can't just be like, I mean, granted, ours is automatically English, but like, I'm like, what do you mean you just be cursing around? What do you mean you're like talking like that? I'm like confused. So there's a certain level of respect, but like as I've gotten older, we're both two adults. So like, I know like parents of especially minority ones, like to call you out on like your weight. You gained weight. You got big. Why your hair look like that? Blah, blah. And I I talk to my mother the same way I talk to, if you somebody else and you said that to me, I'm calling you out. So like I openly communicate how things affect me so that she understands. And then, at first she'll add, I think as parents, because they did raise us, they give a little bit of pushback because they're like, but you have to make them realize I'm an adult now. So one, I'm not sitting here trying to appease my mother. I'm not even though I am an only child, I'm an only kid, I'm not a mama's boy in that sense of like, I'm not always trying to like make her happy or appease her or be like, well, like my mom, what will my mom like? I need my mom to help me with that. I'm extremely independent as a human being. You guys know how I am. I don't need, the woman taught me how to do my text at 16. I haven't bothered her since. You know what I mean? So it's about like the relationship you kind of create to create that communication. But if you find yourself, I think, not calling them out and not forcing them to like have that accountability, it gets a little harder, I think, to have those conversations. And they just do little things like you said, just come give you a hug, but not have the conversation.
I mean, I do. As an adult, like especially as someone who's like, gone through, communication things, talked about it with other people, both as friends and others. I think it's just different because they're from like an older generation that doesn't really get that. You know what I mean? It's very hard for them. So like I see the way like, my family, they can argue within themselves, and like my mom will always be like, you should make up with your brother. And I'm like, you cannot give me this when you be fighting with your sister 24/7. You know what I mean? Like it's different in their mind. Yeah. So it's like, I see the way like, I don't know, not just mine, but many other like moms, especially with like maybe older daughters and all that kind of stuff. They struggle so much to just be able to say like, hey, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Yeah. They'll just be like, here's some food, eat it. You know what I mean? Or just like a hug or something. Because I've had this story from so many friends of mine. They're just like, my mom just shows up and she'll be like, I left the cake out for you if you want some, or something like that. Like that's the closest that they're getting. So
it's a growing thing, right? Figure it out as you go. But cultures definitely play a big role into it. Definitely. Like I don't want to speak exactly like what y'all like experiences are. I can only speak on my own.
No, my parents are just cute. They're silly.
They're silly.
Like I'll forgive them for anything, honestly. Like
damn, I'll forgive them for anything.
No, true. I mean, like I used to get beat as a kid.
In more recent years,
I think about it now, and I'm like, I love my parents.
Yeah.
Like, they did their absolute best. I could never like fully understand like what they went through. So like,
absolutely,
yeah. But see, that's Spanish boy blonde love. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't absolve behavior.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I love my mother and she did a great job raising me, but also, hey, I have some insecurities about my hair. You don't need to bring up my hair just because it's in a fro.
Yes.
And don't make me feel more uncomfortable about having a fro just because. And also like in the culture, it's like, your hair, do something with the hair. What you doing with the hair? Your hair look crazy. Or like, oh, you look like you're getting big. And I'm like, actually, I know that I'm getting bigger and I think about it and it bothers me a lot. You don't have to let me know.
Yeah.
And I say those things. I wasn't just going to be like, forgive. I had to say something because I'm not about to deal with that every time I see it.
Yeah,
I know my weight fluctuates because I'm a human being, an adult. Yours does too. I'm not over here being like,
girl, what's up with you?
Girl, you look crazy. Well, you don't fit in your jeans no more. Now you wearing sweats. What happened to those clothes in the closet from 1972 that you won't throw out? You gonna wear those again? Sorry.
It's not the 72.
You know how they be. They're the hoarders.
Yeah, literally.
All right. Well, speaking of 1972,
throwing it back.
Nice little segue.
Woo!
So, I brought these two here to give them a flash from the past.
Back to the future.
Woo-woo.
There's a lot of discourse on the internet about people feeling like the last great year, the last 5 years, the last time they remember having fun, depending on your age, obviously, is 2016.
Yeah.
2016 was the last time, at least in my experience, and what I see on the internet, that everything was just lit. Everything was up. Everybody was having a good year. And then after that, it's just been a shit show. So I want to ask you guys, do you remember anything at all? Can you recall anything of what you think you were doing in 2016?
I was in college. I was like
how old you were, everything.
I was in college. It was it was the year before I graduated, so I was still there with like my friends. And
So you was a junior?
I was a senior. That was the year I was supposed to originally graduate, but I was there for an extra year. So I was a senior, and it was a good time. I was in a toxic relationship, so that was a little crazy. But I made it out, and I had just, I think, finished earlier that year a study abroad. So I was vibing. I was having a good time. I was what's the word? Single after that toxic relationship. So I was dealing with that. But like,
I was in the streets.
I was in the streets.
She was for the streets.
Yeah. I was like, that was a good year after that, because I was like, I'm free. So I remember having a great time that year.
Okay. Danny, what about you? Please don't say like, I don't know, nothing.
No, I started a new job that year. It was my first job in New York, and shortly thereafter, I moved into the city. So it was like my first I remember in 2016, I started like hanging out in the city more because I'm a Jersey kid, and because one of my best friends at the time started working in the city in the West Village. So me and my friends started meeting them up more in the city, and that's when like the interests of wanting to move into the city really started like creeping into my mind. So like 2016 was probably like the beginning of a transition for me.
You were like 23, 24. Right? 23 going on 24, because I was 24 going on 25, I believe.
Yeah.
So
it was like a transition year for me, that's for sure.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I was already at the place I was at working at for like a year, but I turned 25 that year, and I was still in my good shape, you know what I mean? My body was still bodying. I was still able to drink and have fun, and I remember it just being lit. Like the music, the times, like going out, like I was really outside, like going to mad bars, because I was in my peak, like mid-20s. I was living in Washington Heights at the time. No, actually, no. I moved to Harlem in 2016.
Oh, wow.
I think. Yeah, 2015. Then 2016. No, I think I was in Washington Heights actually in 2016. Yeah, 2017 I was in Harlem. So I was living in the Heights, completely different from living in Brooklyn. A whole new experience. I don't love living in the Heights. I don't ever want to live there again. But it was a fire year. So I'm gonna take you guys down a trip down memory lane. Woo-hoo! We're gonna go through a lot of the top things, the big things that came out this year. See what memories I can jog from you, so you can kind of remember and try to figure out why 2016 was actually really a good time. So.
Okay.
All right.
What do you guys think were some of the movies that came out in 2016? The first time.
Shit.
I'm trying to think. Like 2016, like Marvel was still like it's at its peak.
Was that Endgame time?
No. Endgame was closer to 2020. I think.
In the mic.
I think Endgame was closer to 2020. I think 2016. I think we're in like Civil War.
Civil War was the number one grossing worldwide movie.
Okay.
There you go.
So that was a movie. Civil War. That was a.
I remember
that was a movie.
Cinema.
I waited. That was before you could book seats.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
34th Street movie theater. I remember. Very local, New York. Very New York, right? You had to like wait on a line
to get in to get your seats.
Like you had the ticket, but you didn't have a seat booked.
Ooh.
You forgot the world used to be like that?
No, I never had that. I mean, I was in Jersey. No, 2016. Yeah, I was in Jersey at the time, so there were movie theaters galore. I never had to do that.
What are you talking about?
You never had to wait online?
No.
For a movie?
I'm not saying wait online for a movie ticket. I'm saying like people had to wait before they got into the theater to make sure they got the seat that they wanted.
I mean, there would be a line to get into the theater.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay,
because you couldn't. Because now we don't think about that.
Reserve your seats.
Right. We reserve seats. This is 2016 is 9 years ago now.
Yeah, 9.
So we're not used to that anymore. You completely forgot that was a thing.
Okay, fair enough.
You couldn't just walk into the movie.
You had to line up.
Yeah.
And you see all the people dressed up in whatever cosplay or costume that they were doing.
People really cared back then a lot. So that was that Spider-Man coming in the shit, bro.
I was a little disappointed in it. But Civil War. But that was just because
it wasn't like Civil War.
Yeah, because I read the.
It was a war.
I read the comics and I cried about it, and I was like, "This wasn't as intense as the comics." But it was their own rendition, and it was good for what it was. But comic did it better. But whatever. It was still a good time.
She was like, it was all right.
It was still a good time.
Number 2 movie, Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Oh,
also came out 2016.
A lot of people really loved that movie.
That movie is fantastic.
It is.
I won't.
It is.
That it is sounding like it.
No. Sorry, my voice just cracked at that time. No, it is. It is. A good movie. I think it's a little like overhyped. I only watched it one time, but like, golly, people were like, Rogue One is the best thing that happened to Star Wars in the last 30 years.
Maybe watch it again.
All right, sure, bro.
It's good, man.
It was good.
That Darth Vader scene when he pulled up at the end.
Oh yeah, that was
good
sick.
shit. Unless you go to Star Wars for only Jedi stuff, then I can understand why you don't think that. But like, I like
that
the world
was
building.
one of the most intense, cool scenes.
I was shaking in my boots. I was like, oh, they're cooked.
Yeah, that. Oh, that's great.
Number 3 movie, Finding Dory came out.
Oh,
I did not see Finding Dory.
I did.
I definitely did.
I did. It was
looking
cute.
forward to it.
Yeah.
It was cute. It was cute. I liked it.
Followed by Zootopia.
Oh, Zootopia!
I also watched that movie.
That was great. Okay, Zootopia, I love. I accidentally watched it 3 times, and then
Accidentally watched it 3 times.
I did because I watched it by with my friends in theaters. Or I think it was just streaming at the time, and I watched that, and then I showed it to my little sister, and then I showed it to my friend because Shakira makes an appearance as one of the gazelles.
Yeah.
And he's one of the biggest Shakira fans ever. So I just kind of sat there.
I don't think I've ever met a Shakira fan.
Oh,
Not saying there aren't Shakira fans. I know there's mad Shakira fans, guys.
Yeah.
I just never met a Shakira fan.
Ron is a stan.
Spanish?
No, it's Ron.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a stan. Like her birthday's the day before his. He's like, I celebrate Shakira, not my own. Like he's like
Ron being a Shakira stan and also knowing about Pootie Tang is hilarious.
He
got me to think he's like, you don't know about Pootie Tang, Kimmy? I was like,
yeah, he yelled at me
how
about
does he
that.
know about Pootie Tang?
He yelled at me about that.
He wasn't allowed to watch mad shit.
Yeah. So yeah, so I was like sitting waiting for his reaction when he hear the so she starts singing and then the whip around for the head. Exciting. Zootopia was a great time.
Yeah.
Live action Jungle Book came out.
I did not watch that.
That was okay movie.
I did not watch it.
Nothing crazy.
Secret Life of Pets.
Oh, I love that movie.
Never watched
Of course,
that.
you love that movie.
Of course, because
you be talking to my dog like she's a secret life of pet.
It's because she is. She understands what I'm saying.
Never
feeling.
watched.
That's the one with Kevin Hart in it.
Yeah. He throws me off. I don't know.
That was
It
when he
didn't
was
appeal
at
to me.
his peak.
That was on his peak.
Nah, I feel like that was when he was falling off.
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Let's see if you guys can. You might be able to figure out the number 7 top grossing movie worldwide. It's not a good movie.
Buddy, I can't remember what came out in
No, I
2018.
don't. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice.
That was 2016.
That was a good
the
time.
Discord that came out.
The discourse was crazy. The back and
Crazy
forth.
time, bro.
Martha! That has to be one of the biggest memes.
What did you say? What did you say? Almost the same name.
I think was that also when the meme with Ben Affleck like smoking outside, just looking fucking distraught came out?
Was that?
Was it when he was filming that?
I think it's from that.
Oh wow.
Because there's another.
love
No.
I
Because there's
know-
a more recent. I think he has a couple of
He has
those.
a few of
distraught
those.
ones.
Jennifer
But like
Lopez.
his more recent one was the Jennifer Lopez one.
Yeah.
Which like.
No,
not
but the
divorced. We didn't see that
original
coming.
I have saved as a meme.
When
I
he's
use
wearing
it
the
all
blue
the time.
sweater.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
blue sweater. I use it all
Dawn
the
of
time.
Justice. What a time, bro. That.
I didn't hate it as
Wait, what'd
much
you
as
say?
other people.
I just said, what a time. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that was like, because when that came out, the discourse around
Yeah.
it, bro,
So annoying.
cooked. Well, did you enjoy that movie?
I liked it. I had a good time with it.
I didn't
Was
hate it
it?
either. Like,
I was just. It was
I
fun.
never expected it to be amazing.
Yeah,
And
I just went in there for shits and giggles, and I
I
was
never
like,
expected it to be amazing, but I was also just like, man. But I do love Ben Affleck.
Yeah,
like
Batfleck-
Batman.
I think
great.
Ben Affleck as like I think is the best Bruce Wayne.
Well, his real life. I agree.
No, like
We'll save it.
not
for
Batman, but Bruce Wayne.
Okay, we'll save it. We'll save
Okay.
it.
Who would be better?
I don't want to talk about this now.
Okay,
We can talk about it. It's real quick.
there's gonna be a whole thing. I
Oh my
guess.
god.
I could literally be 30 minutes.
I know.
Oh god.
We should do it back. Okay. We'll do
come
Batman
back.
soon.
Yeah, that movie was just very, very interesting. Fantastic Beasts. Where to find
The
Them
first
came
one?
out.
Oh, that one was okay.
You like that
What?
movie?
That movie, easy.
I never saw it, but I
Easy.
heard
Okay.
everybody hates it.
No, the people hate the second one.
Oh,
People hate
that's
the
one.
second
I
one.
liked
the
it.
First
It was-
one,
it was cool.
Easy 8.5, 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Oh.
Love, fantastic. Newt Scamander and what's that guy's name? Eddie Redmayne. You got Colin Farrell playing the antagonist, who turns out to be actually Johnny Depp, at the end.
That was wild.
Come on. And that was back before Ezra Miller turned out to be an absolute scumbag, but his character was also really
You mean
good.
Johnny Depp?
No. Ezra Miller.
Ezra
Was
Miller.
he in that too?
Ezra Miller. Yeah,
He was the tortured soul.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
It's a great movie. I love
Crazy movie.
Fantastic Beasts.
That's so random.
I know. That's
See,
wild.
26 is. That's when he was still happy.
Yeah.
He was still a happy person. He still had joy because he's over here like, man, I like all these movies here besides Rogue One.
No, I liked Rogue One.
He thought it was
I
overhyped.
didn't fap to it like the rest of the internet.
All right, what else?
Number 9, Deadpool.
Oh, no way. That was
Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Love that movie. Great time.
I remember.
It was an era.
I bought
Look
it.
at that. Look how happy y'all getting from this list. Y'all hearing this and you're like, oh.
you know how long I've been waiting for this one? Like that was that time.
Yo, there's people in the chats when we live stream. They've been calling him Danny LeBeau.
Danny LeBeau.
Because of his take. They've been calling him. I was like, why is he calling him Danny LeBeau? It was like, because the Gambit. They was like, oh, Danny LeBeau.
Crazy.
I remember, and it was probably. I mean, the movie came out in 2016, but we have to remember how the movie even came out. Do you guys remember that YouTube video that came out?
Yep. I remember.
Ryan Reynolds
That was
supposedly
from like
leaked.
2013, 2014.
It was early.
Yeah.
The test shots.
To see it come into fruition with this movie and just execute it, and the fact that they kept that scene in the movie. Bravo.
It was fantastic.
All right, the one after that. What is this? Some type of Suicide Squad?
Oh,
Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad.
What else?
Time.
Suicide Squad.
yeah,
Will
yeah,
Smith one.
Yeah, I like that one.
I
People hate it.
like that.
I
movie.
think.
I don't
Thank
hate
you.
it. I don't love it
liked
either.
You know what it is? One, the trailer sold me. You play Queen in the trailer, Bohemian Rhapsody, I'm automatically sold, right? Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn.
Ate that.
Oh, yeah, that was her first debut as that, right?
Yeah.
Like, that shit is fun to me. It was just a fun
It was a good time.
movie. With
The soundtrack?
with another beam in the sky, as always.
The soundtrack ate.
It's so good.
It
They
was
had
one
the
of those.
Kehlani song.
Yeah.
I need a gangster.
Yep.
That
It was great. The whole purple Lamborghini, like all this. shit.
album went hard, bro.
That album was
went
so.
hard, bro.
I like. Those was one of the times I hyperfixated on like that album. It was great.
All right. Okay, so that was the top 10, but I'm gonna still go more because
No,
2016
we
was
got
that
more
year.
things. What about songs and
No,
stuff?
no, no, a couple
Let
more.
me,
A couple more.
bro. You don't even know.
He's
You don't
cooking,
even
he's
know. I'm
cooking.
cooking, bro. This is how good 2016 was.
All right.
Number 11 is Doctor Strange.
Wow.
See, I was like, you wasn't gonna let me cook, bro. You was gonna stop me right there.
Oh,
Okay,
I
okay.
remember when Doctor Strange came out. That was it's
was
again. It's
good.
Iron Man 2.0. It's Iron Man with magic. But yo,
He was
Benedict Cumberbatch,
Fantastic.
killed it.
Wonderful casting. Loved it.
Number 12, Moana.
Moana was great. I
Moana,
loved
that's
Moana.
Such a good movie. I love
Still
it.
want to cosplay her one day.
Have we seen Moana too?
I haven't.
I've never seen Moana at all.
You
It's
should.
great. It's actually very well done.
Yeah.
Number 15, I'm skipping to 15. X-Men Apocalypse.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That's
brother,
a yikes.
brother,
Oscar Isaac was wonderful, but
Yeah.
no words. No words. She said, on to the next. Number 16, Kung Fu Panda 3.
Never watched
love.
that.
I just love the franchise.
You love Kung Fu Panda,
I
shockingly.
never seen any of those. Surprisingly,
I might give it a try. People like them because.
they fuck with him.
And the last movie I'll tell you about is number 17, La La Land.
Never watched it.
Never watched La La Land, but I know people.
I don't like musicals. so.
Yeah, you're ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're
It was
ridiculous.
actually really good. Like my brother, he's not a very musical fan. Every now and again, he will be, and he that was his obsession for a while. I liked it a lot. I thought it was very well done because it's like how do you make a modern day musical?
Yeah.
It's like no, they pull that shit off really well. I cried. The ending, wild. Because I don't know. You guys know what it's about.
I think I do.
It's basically just like life in LA, like currently, and like this one girl trying to get a job and an acting gig, and like all the stuff she has to go through it. And she runs into this guy who's like just a musician, and she's like, "Wow, you're such an ass. Like, are you always this like, super nice?" And he's like, "Wow, okay, fuck you too." But then it's like, "You want me so bad, you looking stupid." You know what I mean? And then they're like, oh, what would you do if you had the dream? It's like, I would open up a club and this and that. And I would have jazz music all the time. And then all through the stuff. And it's a really beautiful, well done, like costumes are great. And it's very catchy. I personally think you would enjoy it.
Okay. In the club, we all fam.
In the club, we all fam.
All right. So how'd you guys feel about that movie list?
Oh, I did not realize how many bangers came out in 2016.
Both DC and Marvel.
No.
We were
Marvel
eating.
was at its peak.
We were eating, bro.
We were
eating.
Civil War, Doctor Strange in the same.
And we still feel like we had competition because Suicide Squad and Batman still came out. No matter how you feel about them.
Yeah.
People went out to see it.
And then Star Wars came out too. Like nerds, we were
eating
in 2016.
Yep.
Crazy.
But
a lot of animated movies too. Finding Dory, Zootopia, Moana. Like
good shit.
Damn.
Good shit. Disney was in their bag.
All right. So let's get into anime since we're staying on nerdy stuff.
Okay.
So I'm going to go through my anime list. I have right now they're 20 from 2016. They're top 20, but I'm only going to bring up the ones I know or I feel like you guys even heard
we
of
can
or
run
seen.
through it.
You ain't going to know some of these. Like 20 says Ajin second season.
Oh, I didn't want
19, Snow White with the red hair too.
I heard that was good.
18, Magi, Sinbad no Boken.
No way. That came out in 2016?
Yeah.
Damn.
17, Durarara 2.
No.
Love Durarara.
My friend's trying to get me to watch. I watched the
never
first 3
watched it.
episodes.
I don't know if you'll like it,
I don't
but I enjoy
necessarily
it.
like it so far.
Kind of slice of life, but like
It's like a mystery.
it's
It's
a
a mystery.
mystery.
I'm
But like
watching
slice of life as like you're seeing.
I watched the
It's a-
first
it's
3
a
Go to
episodes.
school.
Yeah, it's a murder. It's a
Yeah.
murder. It's a mystery. It's not a
good,
slice
it's
of
good.
life. Slice of
Never
life is
finished
like
it.
there is no through line plot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait, no, I think I got the wrong show. Never mind.
You might. 16, Real Life.
Nope.
15, Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blooded Orphan Season
Nope.
2. 14, Sound Euphonium 2.
Nope.
13, My Hero Academia.
The first season.
The first season.
Yo! Oh my god.
What number is that?
Number 13.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow. Wow. Oh my god.
She said, wow.
No, because I'm thinking about it now because then the following year for 2017 is the first year I went to Katsucon, and by that point it had gotten so big. That's when like that was like the thing of the year was
I
My
knew that you
Hero.
would appreciate this.
Yeah.
2016.
The anime.
It's almost 10 years old.
24.
You're not talking into the mic ever.
Damn. Okay.
Wow.
12, Bungo Stray Dogs second season.
Never watched it.
I haven't watched it.
Number
no.
11, Food Wars second plate.
Oh wow.
Such a good show. I watched it much later than that.
Yeah. I watched it way by the time it was going into the last season. I took a
100%.
straight binge.
I watched season 1 and 2.
Number 10, Psyche K.
That was 2016.
Yep.
I started watching it. I got bored.
I love Psychic. That shit's so
I never watched it.
So funny.
I got bored to me.
Number 9, Mob Psycho 100, season 1.
Season 1. Wow.
Wow. Of course that's in the top 10.
Top 10. Number 8, Yuri on Ice.
I never watched it.
Oh.
Never watched it.
Oh my god, it was so good. Oh my god, Tumblr was exploding. You guys don't understand how this this was the first time seeing an actual like not making up ship. Like this ship came to life. We watched it, and the banger of watching a kiss scene, and the internet exploded. That was such a
It was all over the place. Even though I didn't watch Yuri on Ice as a YouTube because I didn't have TikTok yet. So on YouTube it's just mad videos about Yuri.
The
on Ice.
reason that we have Attack on Titan today is because Yuri on Ice put Mappa on the plane.
Attack on Titan wasn't
That's
done by
not
Mappa.
what wasn't done by Mappa in the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, what was it from?
I don't
It
remember.
was done by Wit Studio.
Well,
Yeah,
whatever
the
the
first 3
studio at
seasons.
first was, that's what it was.
Well, that's not why Attack on
Well,
Titan.
Yeah,
either way.
that's-
No, it is. Trust me, because they were the ones that brought up that.
Yuri on Ice is Mappa.
Is it the original?
Yuri on Ice is Mappa.
Okay.
Right? But
Yes.
Attack on Titan's first 3 seasons is Wit Studio.
Well,
And
they
Attack
were.
on Titan started in 2013.
But what I'm saying is that it wouldn't have been taken over by that studio. It wouldn't have gotten so big if it wasn't
They
for
put
Yuri on
Mappa
Ice.
on the map, not
Yes.
Attack on Titan on the map.
Sorry.
Because they only did the final season of Attack on Titan.
Okay, and didn't that come out beautiful?
Eh.
Yeah.
People
it
enjoy.
looked
People
good,
would like
but-
the first 3 better.
I don't know. But either way, they wouldn't have had such a nice season if it wasn't for them. Yuri on Ice is
Not
wonderful.
true, but okay.
That's literally not true.
I don't know, man. Mappa, everyone loves Mappa now. Do they not?
But we're not.
People have a love-hate relationship.
But
first of all, with
I'm not
Mappa.
saying that it didn't make Mappa big. Like we believe you on the Mappa part. We're just trying to get you to rescind the Attack on Titan
All right,
statement
all right,
because they're
fine.
not the studio that made Attack on Titan big.
All right, fine.
All right, so number 7, Showa and Genroku era lover suicide through. No.
Never heard of that.
Number 6, ReZero season 1.
I watched ReZero in like 2020, so I don't know. But
I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
That came out in 2016. Yo, when did season 2 come out? That's like a 4 year
Season 2
gap.
came out in like 2020.
That's so funny.
Yeah, because that's when I started watching it. Number 5, Erased.
I never watched it.
Never
I
watched.
watched it. Erased. It's a mid.
Mid? Damn.
mid.
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
It was so interesting, but I also was new to the time travel trope at the time because it wasn't as done. And now that other people have done it, I still think it's better, like because it's a shorter story than like some of the other time travel concepts. But summertime rendering is unmatched. Summertime rendering is just
top tier
good shit. All right. So we have Erased. Number 4, Natsume's Book of Friends season 5.
Never heard of it.
Number 3, JoJo no Kimi Boken, Diamond is Unbreakable. That's the
Yeah, I got it.
yeah. You don't know which one it is. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know you guys don't love
Did
JoJo.
that come out like that year?
This part, JoJo's broken up into parts.
Yes.
So
Okay, so it was
this is part 1, 2, 3, 4. This is part 4 of JoJo's. So that came out in 2016.
okay.
So I wasn't there when it came out. I caught up at Golden Wind, which is the part after that.
Okay.
So that was like in 2018. I think I binged it around the same year I was binging One Piece. So JoJo's Diamonds Unbreakable number 3. Number 2, Assassination Classroom second season.
Wow. I think I actually remember watching that season live. Assassination Classroom. If you guys have not watched it,
I have not.
I never watched it.
What are we even doing?
Is it that good?
Yo, the last
It's like
episode.
when I ask is it that good, I mean like, is it gonna give me the things I want from something like watching that much of it?
It's only like 50 episodes.
50?
Yeah. How much is My Hero? A lot more. But Assassination Classroom.
No,
it's
I heard
50
great things. I
episodes.
just I don't know anybody who's really
Passionate
it's
about it.
funny.
really told. No, actually, I know a lot of people passionate. I've never heard the argument about what makes a show good.
Okay.
Again, it's like one of those. It's a classroom of students, and they do a really good job. Advancing the character plots for all of the students? Like their names, their personalities. And it's like 20 kids, and they do a really good job. Like the kind of mystery, like with the teacher, like is he an alien? Like what's going on here? The teachers that come on board to like teach these classroom of kids. The time limit of the world being destroyed and them trying to kill the alien. The last episode had me bawling my eyes out. I remember.
Oh, okay.
Assassination Classroom is great.
Okay.
Great.
Good to know.
Ready for number 1?
What's number
What
one?
about number 2?
That was number 2.
Oh, okay. I thought that was 3.
No, that was number 2. Yes, Assassination
All right.
Classroom second season. Number 1, Haikyuu season 3.
Let's fucking
yeah.
go!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my!
I wasn't there. I got into Haikyuu later, so I wasn't there when it started.
I was there. I remember screaming.
I was there.
I was there.
I watched it like 2 years later.
I sat there
Or a year
because
later.
season 3, it was the most anxiety-inducing anime I've ever watched. Like I've seen all these extra, attack shows, whatever. I don't know. I didn't get like. You watch and you're like, oh, cool. Like, this is exciting. But, like, to sit there and watch if a ball's going to fall out of place, and you're like, I'm stressed, bro. Like, I felt like I was watching a real match.
Yeah.
Like, to watch the Nationals match. Insane. And the most banger intro. It was a time. It was a time.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Especially after coming back from years.
I got y'all geeking right now about 2016.
It was a good time.
See, you didn't know, man.
Oh, I don't remember.
So that's the anime portion of the list. Now we're going to get into music. Danny,
Woo!
you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
I'll let Danny pull it up as I start to listen to songs because he's going to be the one to be like, I don't know what that is until he hears it.
Too true.
Yep.
So I'm going to go through 2 different lists. I'm going to go through the pop list
Okay.
of the 10 and then the hip hop list just because,
Yes.
we are people of color.
Yes.
So sometimes the hip hop songs that were big then are not going to be on that pop list probably.
Facts.
All right.
So doing top 20?
It's 2
10.
different lists of 10.
Pop.
Oh,
and
okay.
hip-hop.
2
There's a
different lists
pop
of 10.
one and a hip hop.
Okay.
Number 1, Love Yourself, Justin Bieber. That year. Because baby, you should just love yourself.
Oh.
they really ran that song into.
I
the
hated that song.
Look, now you remember. Look, I just had to say. He's like, oh,
everybody was playing that in the summer. Everybody, place you went
I hated
to
it.
Was over, and that was back in the day. Like he was going through like a really like rebellious.
Bad,
phase. So,
yeah,
like,
he was going through
like,
a breakup and all that shit. Yeah.
But number 2 is Sorry. Is it too late now to say sorry?
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Damn,
song.
that was a good one.
Look, your whole mood change. Just like, oh, that first one. He's like,
Yeah.
but that one, Sorry. The
Yeah.
little video they dropped with it.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
I never watched the video.
That wasn't. I don't think that was his bad boy phase though.
No.
Purpose.
No, I don't think
Maybe.
so.
I think that's that album.
I'm not a believer.
Oh, I'm a believer. I went to go see Never Say Never in the movie theater in college.
Good for you.
I don't know why, bro. I like Justin Bieber Journals was one of his best albums of all time. So Sorry's number 2. Number 3, Drake One Dance.
That was a time. That was a staple of college. Just hearing that, like, I need a one dance.
I was already in the streets, but
Yeah.
it was a staple.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Of course. That was everywhere.
that was a banger.
Even the next year, like even now, people still play that shit.
yeah, oh yeah, it comes back.
So what you think number 4 is? It's stay on that theme of that third one. What you think the 4th one is?
I do not remember.
Another Drake song.
Close. It's feature.
It's Future.
It's a feature.
Oh, I don't know, bro. You're asking the wrong guy.
Rihanna, Work.
Ooh,
Work?
yes, work.
Work. Oh wow, yeah, that's a good song.
I remember dancing to that on a beach, in a cabin, like in a, what's it? Cabin? No.
Bungalow.
No. Like the bar
shack?
is there. No, like the bar is there. It's open. Everybody's partying.
A bar.
I don't know, but it's outside.
A bar.
I don't know. That's not the word I was looking. I can't remember. But either way, I was out there on the beach in Italy dancing to that song. Ooh, great memories. And then I went skinny dipping.
Oh.
Great time.
Nice.
All right. Number 5. So I don't know this song top of my head, so I might have to hear it. Stressed Out by 21 Pilots.
Oh, yes. That was huge. Dun, dun, dun. Wait.
Oh,
But now I'm stressed
Okay,
out.
yeah, you skipped too far ahead, so like I didn't get to hear the
that
hook.
time.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Number 6.
We don't hear from them anymore.
Yeah.
They stopped.
That was like an era of that type of sound. Like, remember, like I saw somebody make a TikTok making fun of like that millennial sounding music during that era. We are young. Like we were just like a lot of like,
Ho! Hey!
ho,
We're alive!
ha, we are not
Whoa.
gonna pay our student loans.
I know exactly the video.
Number 6, Panda by Designer.
Panda. Yeah.
I got all the Atlanta.
That was a good. Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta hit the Panda, bro. When Panda came out, people was like, Panda.
Yeah.
Number 7, Adele, Hello.
Oh,
Hello. That's a good song.
caused so many memes.
Yeah. Number 8, Don't Let Me Down, the Chainsmokers.
I think I know that song.
Which one is that? Don't Let Me Down. From the Oh,
yeah.
that was okay.
I thought it was
Don't let me down.
Yeah.
Don't let
okay.
me down. Number 9, Can't Stop the Feeling, Justin Timberlake. That damn Trolls
I hated
movie.
the Trolls movie.
That Trolls movie. I had enough of this song. I was done with it, bro.
Hated it.
Was
Hated
done with
it.
it. OD. And number 10, Closer, the Chainsmokers.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that was a big year for alternative rock.
Yeah, they basically stole Fetty Wap's song. You know that song? Baby, closer,
Oh, yeah.
right? But like it's sampling the Fetty Wap rhythm of the 679. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Have you been seeing the TikToks?
Yeah, Fetty Wap is all over the place.
He's great.
All right, so that was the pop list. Let's get a little spicy. Let's add some sauce to this.
Hip-hop.
Just like Keith Lee is in the UK trashing their food.
Is he really?
They are. There is nothing that makes me more patriotic
Oh my god.
than when we shit on the UK.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Because he's like going there on his Keith Lee tour and he's trying the British food. But for some reason, all the minorities, all the people that's from other countries that's not British in the UK feels the need to stick up for for the food. I'm like, y'all are Caribbean. You are Jamaican. You are African. You are from India. Stop trying to like make the British food all y'all cultural stuff. Theirs is the fizzy wickets and the spickle spackle with the beans on toast. That's what they eat.
We are African Americans.
And Mark. All right. Number 1 on the top 10 song that I had from Genius. Bad and Bougie.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
An
That's why I
era.
said the list was gonna be so different. I was like, I had to give us this list because like that other one was like
Play it.
she's like, I just want to hear it.
I just want to hear it for a
Bitch
sec.
is bad and bougie.
Every fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Every bitch had this on their song. We had a lot of old new money though.
Drop top. Come on, son. When this came out, bro, everybody was saying raindrop, drop top.
It's true.
Bad and bougie. This is such a good time.
Number 2, Formation, Beyonce.
Woo! This is great. Okay, ladies, now let's get information.
Yeah, that's a good song.
You know the name of the song.
That was a great time.
Number 3, Goosebumps, Travis Scott. I get those goosebumps every time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody was playing that shit.
Number 4,
What's that face?
you remember Black Beatles?
Oh!
No.
Black Beatles in the city.
You remember the challenge when everybody was staying still?
The mannequin
The
challenge.
mannequin challenge.
That's
Black
that song? Black Beatles?
That was.
Bro, people was doing the mannequin
I
challenge.
did it
bro.
with my
That
family.
was a thing.
It was.
People was doing this.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that in so long.
Bro.
That girl is a real crowd pleaser. Oh my God.
Number 5, Caroline by Amine.
Woo! That song.
Love that
at
song. I love
Purchase?
Amine. See, it's so funny because me and you have a different
I know.
that little couple years I had in my adult life and like you have like in a college life. But I would have loved to experience some of these.
Hey. Hat. Hold up, right here. Don't skip it. Damn, you're running through all the good parts.
I have to hear it. I actually don't remember the song.
It's fine. It's not. You have to have good music taste to know the song.
Shit. Biggest
No,
fuck.
it's just
Oh
like
my God.
Yeah, I mean, like,
That's
you
my
had to be in,
baby.
like you had to like really
Caroline.
be into music to like know this song. I feel like
Nah, but that song was especially, maybe I just had Purchase, but that song like ran
you
through
gotta
this
think
place.
about Purchases its own bubble.
I know,
and it's
yeah,
not,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not the
yeah,
outside
you're
world.
right. But it was all over the radios, everywhere. Well, yeah, he don't listen to nothing. Anyways, great
Number
time.
6, Kanye West song, "Father Stretch My Hands" Part 1.
I don't think I know that one.
It's the original version of where we're not gonna play it. It's the original version of where Panda got its sample from, but it was on Kanye's album. This is when he came up with The Life of Pablo. This is also the same. I think this is the same year that Kim K got kidnapped off the when he was performing at City Field, because I was there when it happened. He left the stage.
She got kidnapped?
She got kidnapped in a bathtub. Remember that shit when he like he went back to Paris? It was a whole thing, bro.
I thought it was like jewelry that got robbed.
Yeah, but like
yeah. That whole held up.
she got like held up like in
at
the
gunpoint.
rooms.
Yeah. I remember that.
Number 7, "I Spy" by Kyle featuring Lil Yachty.
I spy with my little eye.
You know,
Of course, you don't know it.
he's not gonna know it.
I Spy what?
"I Spy" by Kyle. Dum, dum, dum.
Don't know that song.
Well,
Skip through the whole.
yeah, I
you
was
skip
gonna
through
say,
the hook.
skip
Like
through
you're not
the-
like you have to play
I
the hook.
spy with
You
my
have to play the
little
hook to song so you can.
How do you know when the hook is? Sometimes it's like 15
Well,
seconds in.
No.
This is why he can't control it.
No.
All right, number 8, "Ultralight Beam" by Kanye West.
What?
I know ultralight beam, you know ultralight beam.
Okay, yeah.
No.
This
never.
would Chance the Rapper on it. Number 9, Young M.A. Ooh, you call her Heffany, I call her Stephanie, I call her Heffany. Ooh,
Oh.
you remember that?
I remember it, yeah.
You look like you. Why you look? He was like
Yeah, I guess I
A
remember
little
it.
bit.
he wasn't outside. And number 10, "Fake Love" by Drake.
Which one was that one?
It just love to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Skip a little
Don't
bit.
skip. You All he has to hear is the beginning.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's enough.
I got fake. Yeah,
I never liked that
song.
one.
Yeah, it was okay. So
It was alright, yeah.
But those were the songs from
That's
2016.
wild. Yeah, party.
What an era, bro. We was fake outside. All right. So memes.
All right.
Oh
Give
god,
me the top memes that I have from High Snobiety.
Woo.
High Snobiety. Snob. I don't know how to say it
Nobody?
properly. I'm done. All right. So 20 memes. The first one here. Damn Daniel.
Damn,
Wow,
Daniel.
year.
Oh, I'm sure you
February.
got attacked.
All the time.
Damn Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn Daniel.
You know how many Daniels I said that to? So many.
The Drake views meme when the picture of him sitting on that tower and everybody kept putting stuff on the tower
I don't think so.
No, I don't know what that means.
of his album cover. It was like Drake on the tower, but everybody kept putting like something else on top of the tower as he was sitting there.
Do you have it with you?
Cool. I don't want to leave the list.
That's fine.
Was it?
Type in like Drake views meme.
I've never heard of this meme. I do not know what you're talking about.
It was one of those things that the Daquan page used to always do. Yeah, it's this tower thing.
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So people are jumping, doing it. Okay.
Pepe the Frog.
Wow, that came out then?
Pepe the Frog became a thing in 2016. Obviously originated before that, but 2016 is when
It took off.
it took off.
All right, that's crazy, yeah.
Garlic bread memes.
Garlic bread memes.
Oh,
Do not remember that.
I don't remember these.
I don't remember those.
It must have been a different part of the internet. The DJ Khaled memes, just putting him in random pictures with people.
DJ Khaled. No.
DJ Khaled was everywhere, unescapable.
Was that when he was at an all-time high on Snapchat? Probably. Remember
That's
he
when
had
he
like
was ODing, yeah. That's when Snapchat was in its. This is when he got lost at sea on the jet ski. This is that
my
year.
God.
This is that year.
He was just, people were actually watching his Snap stories every day. He was like, what was that? King.
Yeah.
He's the key to this.
This is the keys. That's when the keys became a thing. That's when he was going heavy on this is the keys. I need the keys. He's had a whole song for it.
Yeah.
Then he kept calling people like, yeah, they trying to get us. Like, I don't know.
Wild.
Bernie and Hillary memes.
Oh, yeah.
That became a thing during that era.
Okay.
Harambe.
Harambe. That was
Rest
a
in
whole.
peace.
Oh, rest in peace, man.
That's the reason why we're here now.
The Harambe memes, never ending.
I'll never forget.
Wild.
That's the reason we're here now.
Oh, it all started with Harambe.
Fuck this little white kid.
Yeah. 20.
Drag that little kid. Oh, that video. He dragged
The
that little kid.
damn. He's 1 week. He's still laughing about it.
Oh, I just remember like just seeing that like he was nothing, dude. Oh my god, can you imagine being in the same vicinity as a silverback gorilla?
Pass.
Why would you let your kid fall into
Pass.
that?
Thank you. Come again.
Oh,
All right. The next meme, the Arthur fist.
Great. A time.
Yo, you ever watch the full clip of like
no.
him snuffing her? Yo,
What?
he really
I think I did. Yeah.
Because DW really fucking played herself.
So fucking annoying.
He said, yo, don't break my plane.
Yep. I remember that. I watched
She
that.
grabbed his toy plane, threw it out the window, and then clowned him saying like, your plane don't work. It don't fly.
Yep.
And he was like,
Don't. How could you?
you really about to watch it? You
Oh my God.
gotta watch it. You can't.
No, I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I just want to see him snuff her. Oh, I definitely skipped it.
Did you even read the directions? The wind passing.
To touch it.
Oh, okay.
He comes
she
back.
just-
He comes back, bro.
Yo. She's balling her
Well,
eye.
that's how it be, right? I don't got
Deserved.
siblings, but I know that's how it be.
Deserved.
All right, next meme. The Mr. Krabs spinning meme.
Spinning?
Spinning. Oh, Yeah, I still have that in my phone.
I love that meme.
I still have that in my phone.
Good era.
It really feels like that.
Dude.
Next one, Dat Boy. I don't know. I've never seen this one.
No, never seen that.
Never seen it. It's a weird Kermit looking thing. Kermit also came out in 2016.
Which one?
The sipping tea?
The
Hood?
The
Do
Hood.
it.
Oh, man.
Do it.
The Get You a Man That Could Do Both meme was a thing in 2016.
Oh.
Let's see. This Is Fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that one.
It's fine.
I have so many iterations of that.
The classical art memes.
Oh,
Okay.
coming out. I
When
still see them on
When
Twitter.
people was like just putting random captions under
That's great.
It works.
Sky Williams sitting.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it a couple times. I can't say.
You know she had her baby.
Yeah.
That bum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yerky or some shit. Yeah.
If Metro Don't Trust You.
Oh,
Oh, I love that meme.
that meme is so funny.
Let's see. Name a more iconic duo. Those memes became a thing in 2016 too. Evil Kermit, I said that already.
Yeah.
The Joe Biden Obama memes. Whenever they were just talking to each other, they just kept
The
putting whatever
vibes.
things.
The vibes are up.
Honey Bun Baby.
Oh, all of her stuff.
You remember this baby?
think so.
I remember the top right.
Oh, the
yeah,
kid? Is that the kid who was like-
yeah, with the chubby with the
Yeah.
cheeks. So cute.
And Me in 2006 versus Me Now.
Oof.
Hilarious.
That was a thing too. And I think that is it.
Oh my
For
God.
the memes from 2016.
A whole different kind than now.
The Evil Kermit, when that came out,
People were dressing up as that at Katsu. I remember.
Bro.
It was.
Oh,
I was. That was I remember so many of those. Those
You
are.
were going
That
to
was
Katsu in
time.
2016?
2017. I went, but they were still doing it.
damn,
I know. It's so weird.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn,
right.
Daniel.
We're almost done with this list. TV shows.
Oh, okay.
So this is number one. Best TV. This is the best TV show of 2016 on IMDb.
Okay.
Stranger Things season 1.
Ooh, fire.
Well deserved.
Fire. So good.
Do we care about the final season of Stranger Things anymore?
I'm like so disinterested, but like
I
you
don't
gotta
care.
see it through, my boy.
Yeah, got to see it through. Gonna see it through.
But I'm not really.
Don't care anymore.
No.
Like, however it ends.
Can we just say there was a time skip and stop pretending like these are kids?
Crazy.
I'm fine with that. Just make it happen.
Keep making a time.
They're
skip.
literally. She's married already.
Oh, for
like
real.
11.
11.
She's
yeah.
married.
in real
Yeah.
life.
Holy shit.
She just got married.
God damn.
She was like literally 10 years old, 11 years old by that point, and now she's married.
Yep. So that was 2016. It took me a minute to watch Stranger Things as well.
None of us are married.
Damn.
She was a kid.
Damn. But she got money. She could afford it. She could afford to get married and fuck it up.
I mean, honestly,
Very true.
it's
She's still young. She's still like
she made a
22,
lot of
23.
mistakes according to her with like guys and a bunch of other shit. So like, I
Yeah,
don't
Drake
think
being one of
that's-
them.
Yeah,
Hey, Drake.
truly groomed. so.
Number 2, House of Cards.
I never watched.
I
Haven't
watched
watched it. This is
a few
season. This is
episodes.
season 4 specifically, though.
Oh, so this is probably right around the time when Kevin Spacey got canceled.
Ooh, brother. Ooh, maybe. It went until 2018. So
Oh, so probably not.
I don't. Maybe because the Me Too
Well,
movement was a little bit after that.
There was the final season of House of Cards. He wasn't in it.
Oh,
So it
Ooh.
kind of makes sense.
So maybe it's the season before.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Number 3, Bates Motel season 4.
Yo, Bates.
I watched
never
like the
watched
first 3 episodes and I was tired.
I love Bates Motel.
Never watched Bates Motel. That's like somebody tried to say it was connected to like Patrick Bateman somehow.
Yeah, yeah. Isn't it a prequel? It was a prequel.
No, it's nothing to do with anything, right?
No. It was. It was a prequel movie to one of the Psycho movies.
The
Bates Motel
American Psycho
is-
movie.
Yeah, not American Psycho, just Psycho.
Oh, I never even heard. I didn't even know there was another one.
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
a prequel
The
to
more you know.
something.
Okay.
Yeah, but not American Psycho.
Okay.
Number 4, never heard of. I never watched this. I think I've heard of it. Ray Donovan season 4.
Oh yeah, that's what that British guy. I forget his name.
His name is Ray Donovan.
No, the name of the thing is called. I don't know. The name of the show is called Ray Donovan.
That's so funny. My friend's uncle's name is that.
I was like, what you want from me,
Yeah.
girl? I don't got anything else.
No, that's so weird.
Number 5, The Expanse season 1.
Oh, I've heard really good things about that show. It's a sci-fi show.
Nope.
The Crown season 1. Number 6.
I did hear that was good.
Yeah.
Never had interest in it.
All right.
The Night of season 1.
Nope.
Came out.
Then, wait, it's
Number
only
7.
one season, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
The night of
season. I've heard really good things about it. I've always wanted to watch it, but
people like it. Season 4 of Orange is the New Black.
I think that's when I fell off.
Yep, I was just gonna say.
Yeah, Orange is the New Black. I stuck around for a while, and it started getting too crazy. Like, it was like, all right, y'all just doing stuff for the drama now, and I liked when it was a little, and the Piper and Alex relationship.
It got too toxic.
It was like, this is too much, bro. No. This is just annoying now. I don't even enjoy seeing this on screen.
Yeah. No, once Piper got out and all that shit.
Yeah.
And they killed off Pussy.
Number 9, The Man in the High Castle, season 2.
Never watched. Never heard it.
That's that. It's the alternate timeline where if the Nazis won, where would America be now?
Oh my God. I mean, now? Anyways.
Number 10, Game of Thrones season 6.
Damn, right when it was
that
so
was
good.
the good
season
shit.
6.
6 was the last good season.
It's Battle of the Bastards, right?
I think so.
Oh my God. I remember going to a bar to watch that episode. And I think it was the same day that there was like some basketball championship or something.
Some basketball championship or something.
I saw the Golden State Warriors.
This was the year the Golden State Warriors played against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they came back from the 3-1 deficit.
Yeah. Yo, people were going crazy over that basketball game.
Oh, no, it's the craziest thing that ever happened of all time. That's never happened before. That's why it's such a big deal.
Yeah, I remember people were going crazy. I didn't give a shit.
Because there's 7 games in the series, right? So imagine you are down with only 1 win and the other team has 3 and you only need 4. Like, they only need 4, one
That's
more.
4 out of 7.
And they came back.
Wow.
To win 4-3. That's crazy. Battle of the Bastards came out, and I remember going to a bar to watch it. It was called Durden's. It was literally based off of Fight Club, the movie, Tyler Durden. And it was like a sporting event, watching Battle of the Bastards on all the TVs, the bar, drinks were flying everywhere. People were like pounding
yelling,
on the
screaming,
bar.
just
Chairs were being kicked over. I remember somebody was trying to order a drink with the bartender, and the bartender was like, "Leave me alone! Don't you see what's going on?"
Yo.
Okay. All right, so now we're past the top 10. I'll just list a couple other ones just here.
Okay.
Silicon Valley season 3.
Nope.
Never watched it.
Only watched the first season. I
Flash
got bored.
season 2.
Damn.
Wow.
That was fire.
Who was the villain of season 2? First one was Reverse Slash. Second was
It's not Savitar.
No, Savitar.
No, that was way
Jay
later.
Garrick.
Oh
Jay
yeah,
Garrick,
the black one, the Black Flash with the blue lightning.
Yeah,
Garrick.
the negative Flash.
Yeah.
Negative Flash, whatever.
One of the millions.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Let's forget off the top of my head. Better Call Saul season 2.
Never watched it. Heard great things.
I mean, you didn't even watch Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
Star Wars Rebels season 3. The 100 season 3.
Oh, I heard that was
I
good.
love the 100.
Never watched.
That's a CW show. Great
I heard
sci-fi
that was
show.
actually fantastic. Yeah.
Start to finish.
People like it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Gays.
Gays? Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, actually.
He thought about it. Like, yeah. Season 7 of Modern Family.
Okay.
And the last one I'll bring up is actually one of my favorite TV shows of all time, and I don't get to talk about it often because I was so shocked about how good it was. The first season of The Good Place.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to watch
Before
it.
you find out like where they're at.
I've always wanted to watch it.
I watched it in 2020 when it was ending. I didn't know anything about it. I just watched it on the whim because there was nothing to do in 2020.
Yeah.
This show, The Good Place, is just 4 seasons, short, to the point. It's quirky, it's fun, but it's really, really emotional. The chemistry between like the cast is really, really strong. The Good Place is so good. It has such a good lesson on like humanity and like making the most of your time on it and like being a good person in it. I really, really enjoyed it. Did you finish The Good Place or did you watch it?
No, I was over it by season 3. Again, like once you like find out, after the end of season 1, like it kind of like killed it for me. And
were you up to date or were you binging?
No, I was watching it weekly.
Okay, so I could see why that would maybe be the binging experience.
I wasn't obsessed with like a lot of the characters. Like Kristen Bell, she was great, and the other guy, the old
Jason.
man.
The guy
You got to see the himbo,
the Asian
him,
guy.
yeah.
You see
before he turned
before he
hot.
turned hot in Star Wars.
Yeah, Good Place.
Oh,
is a
how
good
do you know
show.
who we was talking about?
Because people were saying that the range that he had,
okay.
and I was like, "Where is he from?"
You should watch A Good Place.
I've been wanting to watch it.
Yeah, I think it's worth the watch. I think you would enjoy like network because it is from a network television show, you know, like that type of comedy. So like the same way you look for it from like with Abbott, like I feel like you could kind of get that from this. You know,
no, I've seen gifs of it for years, so that's why I'm like excited too. I've been wanting to watch it.
Okay, all right. So I finished with TV shows. The final thing I will be talking about is basically the current events, the things in pop culture that happened.
God, what happened?
In
Last but not least.
So this is where
I wonder what trivial shit happened in 2016 compared to what we're dealing with the last couple of years.
Well, 2016, Alan Rickman died. Gene Wilder, Muhammad Ali, Leonard Cohen, Alan Thicke, George Michael, and Carrie Fisher. And Bowie died.
A lot of greats.
And Prince died.
A lot of greats.
Oh, that was the year Prince died?
Yes.
Carrie Fisher, man.
A lot of people died, bro. I mean, RIP to all those people, but we talk about Severus Snape.
Yeah.
We talking about Leia. Bowie, a legend. Prince, legend. Crazy year. Hamilton becomes a sensation, both on and off Broadway. 2016.
Never seen it.
Same.
It's
don't care too easy.
I have my own thoughts about it.
I hear enough at it at karaoke, unfortunately.
Damn. Let's see. They got Harambe here, Batman vs Superman.
I love how Harambe is one of the current event things.
It was huge.
The controversy about the all-female Ghostbusters.
Oh,
I can't even believe that was a controversy. Like,
so
whatever.
Stupid. Like, just call it a day.
It was a whole thing, bro. People were so pissed.
Men are dumb.
Ready for world peace? Pokemon Go.
That was the year Pokemon Go came out? Wow.
That's what I told you guys. This is when I was.
I just wanted you guys to trust me and let me cook. I know this took a little long for the 2016 portion, but y'all had to trust me and let me cook.
No, we did. I did. Absolutely. No, I was in Italy. That was my study abroad year. I was walking the hills of Italy playing Pokemon Go. It was beautiful.
I remember when that game came out, the hype behind it. I remember being on the street.
Truly world peace.
I remember being on the street. I think it came out in June. Of 2016.
Yeah, it was in the summer.
No. It was July.
It was July.
It was July?
It was in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
Remember when I told you?
It was hot outside.
Because I was I was
here
like,
at least.
Remember when I told you like I was coming into New York a lot more? I was coming into New York for Pokemon.
Yeah.
The New York scene for Pokemon, and this was like in the early stages of Pokemon Go, where like you could like find a spawn map.
I ran into Logan Paul in Central Park.
Did you really?
So did
That's hilarious.
That's mad funny. Both of us did.
The herds of people.
Yeah.
Well, there's a ride on over there. We all have that.
Did you use the map to think that like that live map that people were making to show you where to go?
The spawn map.
I was doing that. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yo, people were selling portable chargers in Central Park because people's phones were dying.
That's so funny.
People were making a business out of the Pokemon Go
I was so
scene.
fit that year. I got so fit that year. There's so much walking, bro.
They killed
so
it.
much walking.
I remember the memes where it was like, yo, Michelle Obama's working so hard to get people healthy, and Pokemon Go, boom.
Yeah.
Everyone's out on the streets walking around.
Everyone's walking on the streets. It was fantastic.
Beyonce made Lemonade.
Oh,
wow.
An album, one of my all-time favorite albums. Yep. Fantastic.
The Chicago Cubs won the World Series.
For the first time in like a long time, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
They had a curse.
Donald Trump was the election.
Yeah.
So Drake got with Rihanna and then lost her.
Fumbled
that was in 2016.
Fumbled.
Leo finally won an Oscar.
Oh, for that bear movie.
The Revenant. Yeah, he won an Oscar finally. Kanye West with the famous video with all of them in that bed. That big ass bed. I remember that's when Taylor Swift stuff was going down, when they was arguing and stuff like that with the messages. Let's see. Frank Ocean. That's the last time he released an album.
Wow.
Brangelina split up.
Good for them.
Solange released "See at the Table," one of my favorite R&B albums, soul albums, essentially.
Okay.
And let's see. J.K. Rowling, Hiddleston and Swift broke up.
Tom Hiddleston and Taylor Swift.
It's all right.
I didn't even know they dated, bro.
They dated. I remember that. But Tom Hiddleston is with a beautiful black woman now, so good for him.
Yeah. So. And then I think that is it. That's everything to wrap up 2016 that happened. How do you guys feel about that journey that just took you on? And what made do you feel like 2016 might have been actually the last fire year now that I've broken it down?
I just remember I didn't have a care in the world during that time. And Pokemon Go took over the summer. Great music came out. I didn't listen to a lot of it.
Great movies.
Great movies.
Solid anime.
Yeah, 2016 was fire.
Good memes.
Besides my toxic ex at the time, I had a fantastic time.
Yeah, I mean, like we all had like crazy things going on, but it's just crazy to think that it's been 9 years, right, since then, and obviously this year is gonna fly by too. But I figure, like, let's talk about it now so that we have this out already, so that in 2026 we don't got to make this episode.
10-year anniversary, yeah.
10-year anniversary.
Let's go.
All right. So you guys have anything before we close out this episode?
Super excited for the new Avatar they just released. That's going to be coming. It'll be 2 seasons, 26 episodes each. Really excited. I'm not excited about the fact that they keep pointing Korra as like the one that messed everything up. But I'm like, she did that to save the universe, even though it like also messed up part of it. But whatever. Annoyed about that. What else? There was something I wanted to tell you guys and I can't remember. Yeah, I'm excited for that though.
What about you?
Nothing.
All right. Well, I won't hold this up anymore because this episode actually kind of went longer than we thought
went
it
super
would.
long. Sorry. Thank you guys for sticking with us.
I mean, they don't care when it's a longer episode. We care when it's a longer episode.
We'll break it up anyway.
And I care that I got to edit it after the fact anyway. So it's two. It's like,
yapped.
It's like a 2-hour episode.
We yapped for too long.
Oh,
yeah.
And last but not least,
There we go.
Marvel Rivals. I climbed to Diamond.
Well, you better hope Marvel Rivals is still around.
Why?
They just fired like the whole.
Oh yeah, I know they fired the whole fucking team.
I was like, oh,
The
this
American
working.
team.
What did it get me?
So mad, but it's fine. Overwatch is actually on their comeback hugely. They just redid everything.
I heard.
Redid the community. We back, baby. For the first time, we back, baby. They brought back.
Y'all trying to come back. Let's just say that. We don't know if it's back yet.
All the changes they made.
The Marvel Rival fans will tell you otherwise. They'll just hit you with the servers and how many people are playing. And then
whatever.
And then they'll be like, you are wrong. Look at the numbers.
Nah, it's fine. They like all the like OG Overwatch fans like, no, this feels like one again. This feels right. So excited for that.
Yeah, I mean,
good times.
Sucks that people had to lose their jobs. I mean, not had to, but people lost their jobs during that. But hey, it is what it is. What can you do? The world is going through a crazy place. But we hope you guys enjoyed this nostalgia trip to check out why 2016 was so lit. Maybe you were too young to experience all these things, and maybe you're around our age and you're millennials and you remember,
bangers.
It was a fire.
It was a great time.
It's a good time. So with that being said, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell. Get notified for more content we put out. Leave a like and leave a comment and let us know your thoughts on 2016 overall. So on that note, y'all, enjoy your life.
See ya.
Toodles.